Let's get straight to it, to the content with no nonsense. This is WTF Weekly on the morning side of the game or the young Letterman side of the game. You feel me? Had one of them boss plays tonight. Salute to my wife, Kizzy. And yeah, laid me down, man. Shit. I had the itis. I went to sleep like around 7:38. Woke up. Can't go back to sleep, man. So I had to tap in with y'all on some content I was supposed to do before I went to sleep. So forget it. We'll do it right now and get it out the way. You know, because I got a busy week. Got 3 shows this weekend in New Mexico. Me and Crazy Bone and a few other brothers. No Smoke Out Radio this week because we actually start doing our shows in Albuquerque on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So that's when we shoot Smoke Out Radio. So no Smoke Out Radio this week. So I'm kind of busy. Also, 50th birthday next week. So preparing for that. So I ain't got too much time to be, you know what I mean? When I go. You dig? I'm hella busy.com. But y'all tapping in, y'all still up, you know what I mean? You can't sleep. You're playing video games and shit. I don't know what you're doing up this late. Just got back from the club. Nigga got back from Denny's. Motherfucker Whataburger. With the nigga Waffle House. Whatever, my nigga. Tap in, man. Here's some entertainment for you. You dig? You. Oh, I ain't the only motherfucker up on the late night, man. I see the whole gang of this motherfucker, man. 707. That's a Cali nigga still up this late. Okay, UK in this motherfucker, man. Nebraska in this thing. I see y'all, boy. Yeah, man. St. Paul, the Twin Cities in this thing. I see you, man. Mm-hmm. Yeah, man, we in this thing, man. Fucking graveyard. We working. Hey, man. And salute to them truck drivers that's out there on that road, man. I'm giving y'all some live content right now, nigga. Yeah, dig? Oh, boy. Yuck Mouth TV, subscribe to your gizzard, you dig? So, hey, man, after further review, man, I don't know. Jaguar might be right. After further review, everybody was on her like, she's fake. She don't know no one. She's not in the industry. You're shitting me. This why she could say shit like this. Let me present something to y'all, man. Let me present some pictures to y'all, man. Because just look like she knows somebody to me. Oh, shit, my bad, y'all. I ain't presented. I don't know why it ain't present. Share screen. Boom. Present. Share. It's not letting me share the screen. Hold on, man. I know that shit ain't let me not. Okay, let's try this. Let me present it again, man. This is crazy. Oh, no. I know they ain't being hella boosy with the screen like that. Y'all see that? That's Jay-Z and Jaguar Wright, my nigga. Y'all see that, right? And y'all said, man, she don't know Jay-Z. Nigga, you shitting me. That's Jay-Z and Jaguar Wright right there at a party. I think she knows some people. I think she know a lot of people in the motherfucking game, bro. And when I seen her album, I'm like, oh, that's old girl. She is an old school veteran in the game. Like she came out back in the day, like before Jill Scott or around with Jill Scott and Angie Stone. She came out like right before them, my nigga. Like literally, if I show y'all this motherfucking album cover, you're gonna say, okay, I remember it. I remember her. I didn't know that this was Jaguar Wright. Let me show you a cover. Let me see if the cover is on here. I just do a little search of all of it. Okay, boom, do that. Boom, this cover right here. Y'all ain't seen that? Y'all remember this motherfucking cover? That's Jaguar shit. I didn't know that. Nigga, that's Jaguar Wright. I remember this cover. I remember her singles. Nigga, that's her. Nigga, old school niggas, put your thumbs up if you remember this motherfucking album cover, my nigga. That's Jaguar, my nigga. Yeah, man. Yeah, they said that right eye look droopy. I don't know, my nigga. But she's official tissue, nigga. So I don't know if all her stories is official tissue, but I know she definitely is in the industry, and I remember her fucking album. I remember her album. Put your thumbs up if you remember this motherfucking album cover. That's her. That's her, my nigga. We gotta put some respect on Jaguar Wright name, nigga. That's her fucking album right there. We all remember that album, nigga. We just didn't know the bitch was crazy. But nigga, what is that? She was with the Roots, right? She did the background vocals for Jay-Z live shows. And let me show you that. She's doing backgrounds for Jay-Z with Mary J. Blige. Oh man, this is not gonna go too well, man. She is at all the functions. Man, give me the screen, man. They better put some. Who was that? Get this right. Jaguar White and Pete Rock. That's official tissue, my nigga. That's them. Another one. Jaguar Wright, Pete Rock. Oh, that's official tissue, buddy. That's official tissue. Nigga. Jaguar Wright. Lauryn Hill. Raphael Sadiq. She official tissue, my nigga. She is official tissue, my nigga. Official motherfucking tissue. Oh. Let's not go with the Jaguar Wright Free from 106 in Park. Yes, sir. Okay, Jaguar is official, my nigga. I didn't know. Jaguar is official, my nigga. We got to put some respect on motherfucking Jaguar name. This her and El DeBarge. This is her and one of the DeBarge niggas. Look at her and motherfucking Chico or El DeBarge, one of them DeBarge niggas. That's Jaguar. I'm telling you, my brother. Oh shit, Jaguar Keisha Cole. And that nigga, the other nigga that she be talking about, Jihad, whoever that nigga, they. I don't know, brother. Y'all gotta put some respect on Jaguar name, my friend. Come on, man. Damn. I didn't know she was that official, man. Niggas gotta eat their words, man. You gotta do your motherfucking homework. Yo, she's official tissue. I don't know how look at her so happy with Common. She's kissing Common on the cheek. Nigga, Jaguar might be right. She might be right, young man. I don't know. And we got the picture with her and Jay, the close-up. Let's stop playing games, man. Jaguar Wright was out in these motherfucking streets, my nigga. In these industry streets, my nigga. She was outside, nigga. She was outside, my nigga. Remember this cover. Remember that cover, my nigga. Now that I see that album cover, oh yeah, she was official tissue, my nigga. They said she was a heavy hitter. She'd had a man in every country. I don't know. I know her background is official. I thought the bitch was capping. I'm like, who's this bitch that say she know everybody? She does. I didn't know she knew Jay-Z. She background vocal for Jay-Z. I didn't know. She is official tissue. I know that she used the background sing for the Roots and shit or whatever. I never knew she had her own album until I seen this one and I remembered this motherfucker. I never knew she was background singer for Jay. Like, yo, I don't know. Some of her shit might be official tissue, my brethren. We got to put some motherfucking respect on her name. I remember the album cover, my nigga. I just wanted to show y'all that. Yeah, Jaguar kind of official tissue, brother. You know, you got to like I said yesterday, A wrong clock is right one time a day, my nigga. And I said she might be right. And lo and behold, man, I don't know if the rumor she says is right, but I definitely know she was around. That's all I could say. If you was a background singer for Jay-Z, you was around Jay. Period. You know? And if you was around Jay, you most likely was around Diddy and, you know, the squad, you know, the big boys, the Billionaire Boys Club. You know what I mean? But you was around them boys, period. The bosses. But speaking of the bosses, man, and Jaguar Wright, man, we gonna get back to the content with no more nonsense. You dig, Big Face Man? What's happening, man? He said that bitch a J Cat though, bro. That Big Face Bill, that's my nigga, bro. You know how we do that. I gotta take that off the screen. So the policies, but Big Face Male, man, you know what the fuck is up, man. Bitches be catting, hella people be catting. I don't give a fuck who you know. You can make up some fake ass stories. I know motherfucking Jay Prince. I could come up here and make some wild ass stories and blow up some fake shit, right? Anybody could do that if you have any type of connection to somebody, right? And it's believable. You know what I mean? Snoop knows Dr. Dre, right? Works with Dre, everything. If Snoop was to decide to do a podcast and create a narrative on some bullshit, on some drama, you'll believe it because he's connected to Dre, right? Just because of the connection, right? So just because of the connection, you believe half a little bit of the shit she's saying now. You know, now I do. Now that I've seen all the pictures and shit, like, oh, she was around. I'm like, who's this bitch saying Jay-Z and Beyonce and all this extra shit? But talking about Aaliyah and the plane crash, but you know who else is puzzled? And was like, yo, it got me thinking. Dame Dash, man. Let's get to this Dame Dash self-interview on American New. That's his network. Y'all go check Dame out. You know, he putting up numbers, putting movies, you know what I mean, all types of shit on American New. You know, salute to Black excellence, you know what I mean, doing it yourself, independent grind, always shine. You see, I'm subscribed, you know what I mean? I'm not, I support the Black man, support Black content creators. So I am subscribed. So go to, what is it called? American New Network, right? Yeah, that's what I thought. Let's go, y'all. Fair use, man. This is Dame Dash in his own words, man. Basically explaining, you know, the Jay-Z split up, the Diddy case, and the Jaguar conspiracies, man. So let's get into this, man. Fair use, man. This is Dame Dash's self-interview on American New Network, which is Dame Dash Network. Y'all go tune in and tap in, subscribe to the guy, man. Let's get to this content. Dame, talk your shit, nigga. Yada.
That's bananas, pause. Like, it's just too dark. And you think, well, damn, 120 people is a lot of people. But even if 1% of that is right, it's crazy, unforgivable. And then I'm thinking, well, shit, that lawyer, you know, he has a pretty solid history, and it would be pretty embarrassing for them to expose themselves in that way.
Hold on, man. Big Face said, what Face said? He said, big bro, I know you've seen some shit in the industry. I haven't. Mel, you know I was signed to CNH, East Oakland. You know what I mean? I probably seen some hustling shit, you know, when dealing with C, because C was still, you know, still CNH Pure Cane Sugar when we first started. You know what I mean? So I seen a lot of trapping. But that Hollywood shit, I'm from Oakland, East Oakland. We didn't even know they had motherfucking lesbian clubs and shit ever in life. Until I went to LA and went to Peanuts, and that was the first lesbian club I ever been to, all woman lesbian club. I never knew no shit like that in Oakland. We don't have clubs like that. I'm sorry. Period. Second person I'm signed to, Jay Prince, a real street nigga. None of the little ritual weirdo shit was going down that rapper ladder. The only thing that we had rapper ladder that was scared, that niggas was scared of, we had some shit called the Red Room, right? And the Red Room is when you get out of pocket, nigga, you get your ass whooped in that Red Room. Niggas was petrified of the Red Room. Niggas get beat up, nigga, go in there with clothes on, come in there, nigga, beat the clothes off you, nigga, crying for your mama, right? Niggas did not want to go to that Red Room. That's when you got checked, nigga, you got discipline. Artists, security, nigga, whoever it may be up under the umbrella, nigga, you're getting disciplined in the Red Room, right? That was a discipline room. That's what we had at Rap a Lot. You know what I mean? The room at the studio, at the pool table, the whole shit. You just hear niggas getting beat. That was the only shit that was scary at Rap-A-Lot. Other than that, nigga, it was just straight gangster, real nigga shit. Period. I'm sorry. I ain't been around no motherfucking ritual parties and shit, and when they doing satanic rituals around shit or satanic sexual rituals and all that type of shit. I ain't never been around no shit like that in my life, my nigga. Still have it and will not. Period. I am self-made, my nigga. We from the Bay. We independent, my nigga. I will not jump through no fire hoops to do some shit that I could do myself, my nigga. Far as blow myself up, nigga. Far as put money into myself, have invest in myself, nigga. Have confidence in myself, nigga. Network, connect, and get the right connections to where I could get in position, my nigga. Period. No Frank Ocean, no Diddy bop. But I don't need to do no sexual rituals or be nobody's fucking sex slave to be successful in hip hop. Never have and never will. Period. So some people have to go through that because that's the channel they came through. Thank God I came through real niggas, man. Real niggas like CNH, real niggas like Jay Prince. I was signed to 2 black record labels. And then Virgin, the division we assigned to was the black division of Virgin, which was New Tribe. So I had another black executive over there, which was Eric Brooks. So yeah, I ain't see no funny bunny shit because I never was around no funny bunny shit, man. I never had to do no funny bunny shit to, survive in the industry or, to prevail in the industry. You know what I mean? Or to blow up in the industry, my nigga. Everything was natural. You know what I mean? There wasn't no extracurricular shit, man. We got on Quincy Jones album because Quincy Jones liked our mother. Really, we outsold Michael Jackson. And that's what bought Quincy Jones. That's what put his antennas up on us. We outsold Michael Jackson our first 3 weeks on Operate Stackola. We was number 1 on the Billboard for 3 weeks straight. We outsold Michael, even though it was the greatest hits, whatever, it wasn't even a real solid brand new album. We outsold Mike, and that put us on the radar of Quincy Jones. Once he seen that, he got us on his album, The Juke Joint. Yeah, The Juke Joint, and the song called Stump, which platinum and Grammy nominated from that. But we didn't have to do no sexual rituals or no shit to get no hookup with Quincy Jones. Quincy Jones, you know what I mean? Seen us outdo Mike on the charts and hit a motherfucker. Yeah, I need the youngsters on this song. I got with Coolio, Shaq, and Whoopie Woo Woo Woo. Boom, they cast us out. We did the song. That easy. You know what I mean? So nah, I ain't never went through no shit. And you could tell Dame ain't went through no shit like that too. Let's see what Dame is talking about. Let's go, y'all. Fair use.
And be wrong. And then I'm looking at, they got the number while they were doing the press conference, and I'm like, yo, this is crazy. So to me, I'm like, if it's not true, then they just put a hit on him because there's nowhere that he can be where messing with little children is tolerated on any level. It's just an unforgivable thing where we're from, regardless of what you've experienced. And, then I'm thinking, okay, if he did do that, well, number one, I'm thinking what they said, from what I understood, is we had 120 separate lawsuits. So that means there's going to, like every single day for at least 120 different days, there's going to be a different lawsuit with different people. And I'm going to be like, yo, this shit is going to blow my mind. And they're going to drag this shit out. And then they're saying they're going to release names. And now I need to really know these names. But then I'm thinking, all right, let's say this shit is true. Number one, it's beyond pause. It's like demon pause, which is when you see demon pause, you don't even play with that person no more. It's like, what do you do? And I'm like, if that is the case, that's pure evil. That's like devil worship. And people have been putting him on a platform for 30 years straight. And some people knew, but I guess the general public did not. So does that mean that everybody that went to his party and that celebrated him, if that's true, does that mean they were celebrating evil? Is that a form of like, unconscious devil worship? And what was really disturbing to me about that was that they said that the pattern was they put stuff in people's drinks and then they would pass out and wake up sore. And number one, I'm like, wow, how many times have I been in an environment where someone tried to pass me a drink and I didn't take it And now I'm like, who was trying to line me up? And I think, pause, that it's justified and warranted to reflect, because I was around these people and I didn't know they played those games. And it's another level of gangster. So again, I ain't got no problem with people being gay, but if you're pretending you're gay and you're a gangster, that's gay gangster. And you could get robbed of your money, but you also could get robbed of your manhood. And that's a whole nother level of disrespect.
You see what he's saying? It's some type of rainbow shit going down with the elites. The people who at the top is doing some what Corey Holcomb said, some backdooria shit. So this also brings validity to Corey Holcomb, my brother. He said there's a lot of backdooria going on there. A lot of niggas that's in the game, they at the top. Them niggas put in the backdooria mob or whatever the fuck he be saying, man. Salute to Corey, 5150, Darlene, Craig Facts, you know what I mean, the whole squad, the Coin Academy. But backdooria, he been preaching that shit for years, saying a lot of these top celebrities had did something strange for a little bit of change. They remain at the top of the game. Straight up. And Dame is basically explaining this shit that's going down in the industry behind closed doors. Let's go, y'all. Fair use.
And, you know, I'm thinking, I'm like, so I'm remembering when I was on Drink Champs. And then again, I have to think this. So Nori, don't think I'm beefing with you, but I just have to reflect. And I was on Drink Champs. And Nori was so adamant about me drinking Ciroc.
No, I can't do that no more.
No, it's yours, man.
It's over because
No.
not the interview. Come on, King.
How about this? We'll finish it with a shot of some.
Can you show Elliot Wilson for me? Well, let's take a shot of vodka. No, let's take a shot of vodka.
Are we done though?
Vodka.
Well, I mean, I know it's needed, but
I'll do another one.
You gotta do a shot of vodka. Come on,
At the
please.
end, we're not done.
I fought with you the whole night. You didn't won.
I said when we finish, we're not done.
No, Tio, help me. Come on.
he's clear.
I'm with you. I'm in with you. You want me to shot too, Dan?
But why you gotta put the ice in the shot?
Because you gotta be sophisticated.
All right, you gotta have ice cubes. I don't know you're gonna have to do a shot with ice cubes.
Yes, you gotta do a fucking shot of ice cubes.
Ice cubes ain't cool, my nigga. That's how they roofie you, my nigga. Ice cubes ain't cool, especially on the shot. You taking a shot, that's straight up. You don't need no motherfucking ice cube in a shot. But roofie is an ice cube, a shredded ice cube looking shit that they could put in your drink and it looks like a fucking shred of ice. And it's really a roofie. So I can understand him not liking ice in his drink because roofies is disguised as ice. When they put it in your fucking drink, it looks like a fucking ice cube, man. Literally, no cap. I got roofied before. Niggas try to set me up. Had my whole set on, the big boy set on, 90 Thou Wow on in the club. And the bartender, you know what I mean? It came from the bartender. I'm at the bar. They got nobody handed me. I'm buying drinks, so the bartender did it. You know what I mean? Hit me and my friend. Nigga, my friend owned a cannabis club. He out there balling out, buying everything. You know, shit, the club about to end. We like, okay, let's get some motherfucking, last call for alcohol. We done drunk all the bottles and shit. Like, okay, let's get one more round. So we just go get a round at the motherfucking bar and shit. As soon as we hit the motherfucking drinks, we was zapping. I'm looking at my shit. I'm like, why does these cubes look like sliced ice cubes, but the other ones are square? These look like sliced ice cubes, like skinny little slices. Like, why is this some sliced ice in my shit? And I looked at it, I'm like, that shit look strange. I'm like, okay, fucking, I drunk it. My first mind said, nah, nigga, look at that shredded ice. Second mind, like, party like a rock star, nigga, let's go, Nigga damn near died that night, nigga. I swear to God, I got home, it kicked in. It didn't kick in at the club, it kicked in at home. As soon as I got home, nigga, oh my Lord, man. I tried to have my sister was there, my wife was there, nigga. I'm damn mad at the strip, nigga. Hot, nigga. I felt like I was about to die, nigga. Call the hospital. Like, so that roofie shit ain't it, my nigga. So it comes, saying all that to say this, it comes like a motherfucking ice cube. So yeah, fuck them ice cubes, my nigga. Be like Dame Dash, for real. Let's go, y'all.
Shout out to
This is good shit. Oh no, that's good. That's good. I'm sorry. All right, and you want to take a shot? Let's take a shot, Rock.
Can I pour it?
Oh, you want me to pour you? He's a gangster. When a nigga tell you he want him to pour you a shot, that's some gangster.
I just poured yours, right?
All right, well, we even. Look. You gonna take mine? Oh, look at that. I'm in. Let's do it. I told you.
What do you mean? Why you think it's not?
I don't know why I keep doing this show. It's not proper. I went to Runyon Canyon today, and I was like, why did I do this? Like, what did I accomplish?
Can I take the ice cube out? I never took a shot with ice cube.
But you're in my world now. That's not gangster. You got to do the whole thing.
Because what's crazy to me is if his hustle is putting stuff in people's drink, he made a liquor. I mean, that's the illest shit in the world, that everybody was partying and you don't know what was in that drink. And if he was, undercover gay, because I didn't know it, And obviously, if he was knocking men out and they were waking up violated, he's making somebody gay that doesn't want to be gay. So I'm like, what was in them drinks? And then I'm starting to think like, damn, when did hip hop start to lose its masculinity? When did dudes, and again, no disrespect to nobody, but like tough niggas started wearing dresses and pocketbooks, like maybe that could be the reason. And I'm just thinking it through. Like maybe that could be the reason why hip hop took a turn for the feminine, because that shit, if homie was really putting shit in people's drinks and he's making the liquor, and again, I don't know, and I'm not even saying it to be funny, but they saying, homie was putting shit.
Yo, Dame is getting at saying that, okay, if this nigga was putting shit in people's liquor, why I don't think it's not nothing in the Ciroc, allegedly, right? He said, and then that's why the nigga 50 never drink. He on that Diddy juice. This is alleged. This is a big alleged, because that's hella illegal if an alcohol company is selling spiked alcohol, my nigga. But they say that the motherfucking Ciroc made niggas get a little bit too loose. And man, listen to these stories, man. And now that I think about it, yeah, that motherfucker do have you a little bit too loose. I'm just saying, babe, fair use. Let's go, y'all.
And motherfuckers baby oil. So how could you trust that person to serve you drinks at such a big scale? So I'm remembering Nori so adamant about me taking a shot of Ciroc, and I'm like, nah. And I brought my own. And now y'all can understand why I always want to make my own. So I brought my own liquor. You know what I'm saying? I was taking shots of my own. And then what happened, I made him take shots of Ciroc. And then he ended up getting too drunk, talking about take your shirt off and all this type shit. It's on tape. So it ain't like you just naturally start to think of things. And then I was thinking, there was this one time.
Did the nigga say Nori got too drunk off the Ciroc and start talking about taking his shirt off? That's wild, man. Nasty work. Wow. And he's talking about Nori, man. Big salute to Nori and the Drink Champs. No disrespect. This is Dame Dash. This is what he's saying happened after you got too lit off the Ciroc. The Ciroc boy juice. Let's go, y'all. The Diddy juice. It got you a little too loose. You're talking about taking your shirt off, son. That's wow. It's nasty work, B. Word. Nasty rainbow activity, man. Let's go, y'all. Unless you're on the beach, man, keep your shirt on, B. Word. Let's go. Fair use.
That when my daughter was 16, Jay had a show. And my daughter wanted to go. So I'm like, yo, I'm not going to deprive my daughter. So, I hollered at Jay, sent the kite, and told him I wanted to go to a show with my daughter. And they accommodated me to the fullest. People were really surprised to see me there, took pictures with everybody. But, and again, Emery's my brother, so I would hate to think that he was fucking around like that, pause. But he kept.
But the rumor is it was more than baby oil. They said it was shit in that baby oil. Some type of sexual drug in that baby oil. Allegedly, they're saying the baby oil was spiked. How can you spike baby oil? So Dame like, shit, if the baby oil spiked, shit, the drink could be spiked. Shit. That's why 51 come drinking that Ciroc juice, the Diddy juice. This is what he's alleging. Like, shit, if you spiking fucking oil, who's to say you're not? And you allegedly spike people drinks. And they woke up with body parts hurting and whatnot. So, hey, you probably got something there. But this all alleged, man. You know what I mean? Dame Dash is alleged. He's not saying this is fact. You know what I mean? They said horse tranquilizer was in the oil. That's crazy. Let's go. Allegedly. Fair use, y'all. Let's go.
Passing me somebody. That was the first time I.
Hold on. And he started talking about how all the real niggas start wearing dresses and fucking pocketbooks and purses. He said that probably be part of the movement. All of a sudden, real niggas, start wearing pocketbooks and purses and shit. Like, look at the game right now, my nigga. Like, let's be real, man. And this is the top motherfuckers that run the game. Like, artists have stylists. Artists have motherfucking, when they do their shows and shit, they have choreography and set designers and shit that come and basically tell the artists what they're going to do to their music. So when we got to the Grammys, they already had it set out. They had the motherfucking dancers already doing their shit. All we had to do was just come in and rap. They had the whole set what they was going to do when this come out, explode. They had the whole shit how they want to do it. Rappers, artists barely have no type of input. You could say, hey, I want to do this, but they're going to fix the shit they sell. Just me just being at the Grammys. All that shit was what they thought of and put it together. You just got to, be a part of it. So you see a lot of satanic, performances, you know what I mean? Like ritual performances that goes on and, the big awards, the VMAs, you know what I mean? The Grammy Awards, the BT Awards. You see like certain artists come out with the all red and they have all these type of, you know, type of graphics and shit in the background, you know, symbolic graphics in the background that the crowd don't know what they're watching. But if you know about symbolism and you know about frequencies and what that could do to the brain when it's seen and when it's heard, then you'll know that the shit, the signs and the symbols in the background is damn near putting a motherfucker in a trance while they're listening to the music, my nigga. So yes, they do rituals on television, you know what I mean, with the music and the background pictures, flashing shit that could damn near hypnotize you, fam. And that's not cap. That's real talk. So if you got a world where they, you know, like I said, like I was telling the driver, like when I was in the Uber and shit, I told the driver, like the satanic, the Baphomet is a transformer. It's a male and a female deity with a bull head and, you know what I mean? A goat head or whatever, right? But it has titties and it has, you know, a swipe. And on the logo, on the picture, it has him, you know, waving his hands, whatever the symbols is. But he has a woman on this on top of him. You know what I mean? Like riding his phallus. But he has breasts. It has breasts, right? So if your symbol is that, a transformer, what are you going to try to put on the nation to be? What are you going to try to promote the nation to do or become? The image of y'all master, right? The image of y'all master, bi, trans, right? Now look what they're trying to do to our schools with the kids, bi, trans. Look what Kamala tried to do with the people coming from migrants and give them free surgeries to be bi, trans. Like, what are we doing, bro? And that's the logo of Satan, a transformer with a fucking bull head or a fucking goat head, right? The beast. They're trying to program you to become like that one, the king of the underworld, right? So when you see a man in hip hop wearing a dress and a fucking purse, they're trying to have the public wear dresses and purses, right? Now you're taking a nigga masculinity out, right? Now you got kids walking around throwing fairy dust and shit, you know, some Peter Pan shit, because they think it's cool because their favorite artist is wearing a dress or their favorite artist is getting their fucking fingernails painted. Let's talk about that. Niggas paint their motherfucking fingernails. Never happened in rap until now, right? Rock and roll people paint their fingernails, but it was black fingernails. It was not no purple, pink, fruity colors, all types of jewels and fucking jubilees and shit on your fingernails. None of the colorful rainbow bright shit. None of that. They had black motherfucking nails on some demonic, satanic, whatever their music was. That's what it was. Black. Niggas is wearing pink, rainbow bright fucking nails with multicolored, all types of designs and shit. Niggas. Top hip hop artists. The nigga Drake said, man, don't make me get a nail bent or something. Don't make me break a nail or something. He said, call me Drake, chip a nail. Don't make me chip a nail. And they chip a nail? The fuck? Don't make me chip a nail? Them colorful nails, nigga? Come on, man. So if the industry is demonic, what do you think they're going to try to program the people, the listeners to be? Right? Bingo. That's why you get this imagery of demasculinity, of the rainbow, of the Peter Pan, of the transformer, of the Decepticon, right? And it's being publicized and championed to where, okay, this is the new style, this is the new swag. Being a rainbow or dressing like a fucking Peter Pan, man. This is what the game has come to right now. That's why I always say, man, the 90s and the 80s was a golden era, man. You didn't have niggas wearing dresses and fingernail polish. I'm sorry. And purses. You did not. Sorry about that. Salute to motherfucking LL Cool J, Run DMC, nigga, NWA, rest in peace to Easy E, Too Short, nigga. Big shot to them niggas, man. Big shot to motherfucking KRS-One, Big Daddy Kane, all them niggas, the ghetto boys. Niggas kept it solid. I ain't seen no niggas wearing man purses. Sorry about that. Let's go, y'all. Fair use.
Tasted that Douce, and I got ridiculously drunk to the extent, and my daughter and I were talking about this the other day, that I was like, yo, I don't get this drunk. Why am I so drunk? And I ended up wrestling with Kevin Hart. Paul nigga got me a chicken wing. And I remember Vaughn taping that shit. And I'm like, yo, why you taping, Vaughn? So I'm thinking, I'm like, damn, because homie makes drinks too. And again, just if this is true, these are the things that I'm like just reflecting on. And if I wouldn't have played everything completely by the book, complete honor, then I could have been compromised. And what would have happened if I ever woke up feeling some kind of way? Compromised. What would I have done? And then I start thinking, I'm like, yo, homie's really a gangster, because that whole time, like after the first Cassie case came out, and he was just out smoking a joint, dancing, like literally to the day he went to jail. He was out in the park. Like, you would have never thought a person had all those problems. Like, I couldn't have handled that. So what it led me to believe is like, yo, things could be going a whole nother way over there. You'd never know. And then I'm like, how does he keep everybody so quiet? Because nobody's saying nothing. Whoever was down is keeping it real. Like, y'all could keep a secret because I don't know who's what. And I'm like, well, I guess if you got something on somebody, then they won't say nothing. So for me, just hearing the depth of that and the fact that they're putting, homie in it, I'm like, again, if let's say all this time you thought somebody was the truth and that they were perfect, and you fought for them and you argued for them and you celebrated them, almost sometimes to the degree of worship, and then all of a sudden you find out that everything you thought they was a lie, and that you've been promoting a lie, and that you've been promoting evil, even down to, let's say, not this situation, like a conspiracy theory that you really believe in your heart is real, but it turns out to be the purest form of evil. Does that mean you were unconsciously celebrating the devil? That you were the one that was spreading and fighting for the word of evil? And if that does become the case, will you have the accountability to say, yo, I was bugging? And the people that you saw that were fighting for the right reasons to protect you, will you even acknowledge or have any accountability for that? And what this situation has done is it's really made me celebrate my life and appreciate my problems. So in my mind, every day I'm waking up, like we went to the supermarket just now. I was like, yo, this is fly. I could just go to the supermarket with my son and my girl and Tia, and I get to wake up. Like yesterday, last night, we went to see London. A star is a chef out here, and our son plays football. And we went to go see him play at a high school. And I've been to the Super Bowl a couple of times and took jets and did that whole thing. And you could ask Rocky, I'm like, I hate that shit because it's just such a hassle. I had more fun just going to see someone that I know play football with my family, with no headache, no security. Way more fun. It was easy to get drinks, stuff to eat, than each and every time I went to the Super Bowl. It's really made me appreciate the choices that I made. Like the fact.
You see that? Shout out to Kwame Brown, man. But Kwame Brown was saying this on his podcast, man. Y'all go follow Kwame Brown too. He be talking a lot of shit. He said, man, I don't want to be LeBron. LeBron can't go to motherfucking Walmart. So one of you niggas able to go to Walmart by yourself, nigga. I don't want to be you. I don't want your life. See, I can go around. I can go to the mall. I can get a high buy, whatever. I ain't gonna get crowded. I ain't gotta have no security guard. I could just be me. I ain't gotta do whoa, 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 whoa. These super celebrities, they trapped in their own house. They can't go nowhere. And he's absolutely right. You could be a prisoner of your own celebrity. And they wonder why Michael Jackson built a whole Disneyland at his house, nigga. Because he couldn't go nowhere, nigga. Oh, fuck it. I'm going to build this shit in my backyard. They think like, oh, he built a Disneyland and a zoo, at his crib because he wanted to lure kids in. No, nigga, I'm a kid that couldn't be a kid, nigga. And I can't go be a kid now because I'm too famous, nigga. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to build a motherfucking Six Flags, a zoo in my backyard, and I can go in the backyard and go to the fucking Six Flags any fucking time I want because I'm a prisoner of my own celebrity, right? Jay-Z can't go out and shop. Beyonce can't go to the mall and just walk through the mall by herself. Nigga, she gonna get crowded. It's gonna be a motherfucking like that, man. She ain't gonna be able to move. They're gonna rush her ass. She's gonna be trapped in a circle taking a million motherfucking pictures at one time. It's not gonna happen. So even me, man, being a C-D-list celebrity out here, but LA got so many celebrities, man. They don't really put the blitz on you like that being a celebrity. Only the paparazzi, with the A-listers, they be jumping out of bushes and shit, following them in cars and shit. But other than that, LA people are used to celebrities. They see them every day. They don't be like, oh my God. Like, nah, you're a normal nigga to them. unless they really fuck with you. Like, hey man, what up? I fuck with your show. They'll give you one of those. But LA people is conditioned not to fucking bother celebrities. Like, okay, that's whatchamacallit. You know what I mean? Oh, okay, Kevin Hart in the gym this morning. It ain't gonna be a line of niggas at the fucking dumbbell bar, you know, wait for Kevin Hart to sign their autograph in the gym out here. It's not gonna happen, right? But that same Kevin Hart goes to the mall. That same Kevin Hart goes, you know what I mean? Goes to Walmart, you know what I mean? Or Target. That Target and Walmart is shutting the fuck down, man. So you can't be a prisoner of your own celebrity. And I'm glad. I like my life how it is, man. You know what I mean? To where I am a celebrity, but I'm not a super celebrity to where I can't live my life. You know what I mean? I can't go places with my kids. Like what Dame said is absolutely right. One of the most funnest times I ever had at a football game was just me by myself, not me with the crew. Of course, my crew that I'm at the game with, but not the gang, not the security, not the, just me, just vibing, just chilling, having fun. You know what I mean? Walking around by myself, no security, going everywhere, having a ball, you know, occasional picture here, there, whatever, and just chilling at the Raiders game, nigga, having a fucking ball by myself. So, yeah. Sometimes, yeah, you want to be able to move by yourself in peace, you know what I mean? So without all that super celebrity shit that comes with it. So, yeah, you know, it's a win and lose situation. You know what I mean? You'll be Michael Jackson, build your own wonderland because you can't go nowhere. So what Dame is expressing it is absolutely right, man. People appreciate that, being able to, you know, go out in public without being hassled, you know? Let's go, y'all. Fair use.
The fact that I didn't have to see things get so dark to know things were wrong. What's up, buddy? You just got to do that, huh? Thank you. Exactly. Like the fact that my son could just walk up, it's a dream to me to just be able to raise a child. Can you let Daddy finish this, please? Can you? Let's go. Let's go. Daddy's working right now. Can you go over there? Thank you. This weekend, I was able to broadcast my first pay-per-view fight on American Noon, and I'm a fight fan. So that in itself was a big deal for me. But being able to actually ref the fight that Shane Mosley was fighting and meet his father, the people I've been watching most of my life fight, and you know, he's a legend. Being able to ref, being able to commentate, I got to commentate all on my own network, like as they have, and have as much stuff as they have. But I have to really make some real money my way. Call it abuse if they do it to another younger person. And that's, I think, where the cycle starts. So also I'm wondering with Puff, I'm like, if he is drugging dudes to make them gay, why does he want everybody to be gay? And the only thing I could come up with, he must have got some degree of violated and thinks that shit is normal. You know? But at the end of the day, that's why it's important to be able to watch your children, because you don't know the problems that other people have that are watching your children, and you don't know what their normal is. And I think that's where that cycle starts. Somewhat when a family is disfranchised, like a father's in jail or gets killed, and the mother now has to work double time to pay the bills, and someone has to watch the child, and it's not usually the parent. And that's where things start to happen. So, you know, there's people that live around me that I know that are like third generational real wealth. And I don't see them showing their wealth, but I do see them living it. They go to school, they take their kids to school just like I take my kids to school. They really enjoy those things. Just doing normal things with your child and your family is a luxury within itself. And I think people should really understand what real wealth is. And, you know, for me, it's like, it feels like it's just broke people that want to prove they're rich. But people that are really wealthy, they're kind of ashamed to show their wealth, but they definitely live it. You know, the vacations are usually dope. But for me, again, this experience has just really made me appreciate the fact that I chose, you know, love over money. But what it makes me think is like, wow, how could somebody think, you know, being around other famous people that you don't know and don't trust, and other people thinking you have money, how could that be worth not spending time with your family if you have the ability to? Because that's all I want to do. Only people I want to impress, I just want to. And then I'm thinking like, damn, everybody's gay? Or like, how many people are holding the secret that I knew? And you got to think about something. Like, in my crew, we started Pause. So to me, I'm like, damn, Pause might have really saved my life, or at least made it where people understood my boundaries. And that was the reason why we made up Pause. So you knew that there wasn't me having no double meanings, none of that.
So y'all made up pause because nigga, it was a lot of rainbow activities going down around y'all. They're like, hold on, pause, man. What the fuck is this? Somebody said a great comment, man. Rob, man, you said Dame used to be a different happy back in the day. Now he's a lot of hurt. You know, it ain't that energetic Dame, man. Like, it's a different Dame. It's a Dame that just want to pass the game. It looked like he just want to pass the ball. It looked like he want to teach people, you know, what he knows. You know what I mean? And there's nothing the matter with that. Nobody really gives you the game. Nobody really passed the ball. You know, niggas hog the ball when they get the lane. You know, hog the ball when they get the championship. You know, don't want to pass it to the teammates. None of that shit, man. You know, so it's really a do or die. You know, crab at the bottom of the barrel type of system that goes down in hip hop. You know, as soon as you get to the top, somebody's trying to bring you down. You know, instead of getting to the top and then reaching back down and pulling somebody up. So that's what Dame's mission is. You know what I mean? To try to pull people up. But the thing is, man, people consider it lame nowadays. You know what I mean? Oh, he ain't with the Woo. He ain't got no more money no more. What the fuck? This man's sitting on acres, bro. He got different properties here, there, and this, that, and there. But because he ain't in the spotlight, you know, blowing money and buying, you know, Rolls Royces and diamond chains and diamond watches. Oh, he broke. He fell off. Like, that's the image, you know. And it's cool, you know what I mean? But how can a nigga that don't even got what this man got call somebody broke? That's the whole shit I don't get, man. Like, how can a broke nigga call somebody else broke? That's crazy. That's fucking, and call somebody else broke that's not broke. But the person that's calling them broke is actually broke. And I don't mean like no, don't have money, but you don't have wealth. You know what I mean? You're not rich. You know, you just, you know, check the check. You know what I mean? And even if you check the check, you know what I mean? That's not broke. At least you're making something. But some nigga that's on a government EBT card or some type of shit like that and will say, oh, this nigga broke. Bro, you waiting for that monthly EBT. Like, it depends on your life. If that shit don't hit, nigga, you don't eat. So let's stop playing games, man. It's easy for people to talk shit now because of social media, but their life probably not be so tight as they get to talking shit about people's financial situations. And no disrespect to them, but everybody got an opinion. You need to have an opinion on your own life first. Straighten your own shit up before you talk about somebody else. Let's go, y'all. Fair use.
Playing, pause. Now, if I'm saying pause and everyone's laughing, but you really are kind of upset because undercover you know, may be gay, you probably hate me. So now it all makes sense to me. And because nobody's saying anything until further notice, to me, everybody that acted a certain way, and I'm trying to figure out why, and I might have been like, yo, it's bitchy, or, you know, y'all acting like men with vaginas. To me, until that's kind of made clear, and I'm not mad, it's just, I'm like, oh, I get it now. Everybody was gay. It makes sense.
Backdoor,
I reflect on people being mad. Like, well, how come Steve Stout keeps being worried about me being around other girls? Like, why is that such a big deal to him? And I don't even want to say his name no more because he's a clown. And as you see, when I addressed what he said, silence, radio silence. Yeah. You got another question?
All right.
And again, I want to make sure people understand. I ain't got nothing against anyone being gay. But if you are gay and you're telling people you're not, I don't think that's fair. Or if you're going to put stuff in somebody's drink and then you want them to wake up gay, that's crazy. And if there's anything happening with any children, that's just abominable. That's just deepest, darkest devil bullshit. And there's no coming back from that.
So given your experiences in the music industry, do you think this kind of behavior has been like an open secret, or are these
kind of separate himself from us? And he was saying that he didn't want to be a part anymore.
Boom, here we go. I was looking for this part, man. The R. Kelly part where he exposes R. Kelly and Jay. Here we go, man. My bad, y'all. I played hella shit and didn't have it queued up. Let's go, y'all. This is the part I wanted to play. After this, we can go on to the next content. Fair use. Shouts out to Dame Dash. Follow American Noob on the tube, man. Do what you do, man. Support Black content creators. Let's go, y'all. Fair use.
With the Weinstein, that I walked away. And, you know, I did pay the full with them. And because it ain't like I have to see somebody doing something so extreme and dark that, you know, that's what I wait to walk away. There's small indicators, like if you're robbing people or you're talking to people bad, I don't want to be a part of that, so I'm not working with you. But so I walked away from Weinstein, and then homie did do business with him. When it came down to R. Kelly, there was a conversation had about the moralness, like it's morally wrong to do a project with someone that we know raped my girl or raped anybody for that matter. So I do know that conversation was had, and I was really surprised that he moved forward with that relationship.
So hold on. Dame had a conversation with Jay about R. Kelly, graping, Aaliyah, and he wasn't feeling Kels, right? And with all that being said, Jay still did the album with Kels. So that's some backstabbing shit, man. This is the beginning of the Rockefeller breakup. Period. Let's go, y'all. Fair use.
I don't know Epstein, so I never had the chance to walk away from him. But I do know that when that project did come out, I didn't want any part of that project. I didn't want any of the money to go to Rockefeller or me when it came to Rockefeller. It was around the time that Jay was trying to kind of separate himself from us. And he was saying that he didn't want to be a part anymore. And we resolved that issue with, look, if you want, because he wanted me to dilute and he wanted Biggs to dilute. And I wasn't diluting because I know what I mean and what I do for business. And Biggs was ready to dilute. But our OG, Deuce from St. Croix, kind of stepped in and was like, that's not right. And that's how we resolved it. The way we resolved it was, you keep all the money from that project. I don't want no parts of it. The best of both worlds. So again, I mean, that is true. But, I just think that, I think homie has to answer some questions right now. If he doesn't, it just, again, it's going to make people ask more questions. And me as a person that knew him, I'm very curious to know the stuff that they say about Aaliyah. I mean, I'm human. And when I look at things, like, again, a lot of things are weird right now. So I'm reflecting a lot. So I'm thinking, I'm like, well, homie might, he was salty a little bit because he was trying to get at Aaliyah and I was trying to get at her. But, and I know that there are people that benefited from her death. But for me, when I hear these conspiracies, I'm like, how could they be that powerful that they could get a plane or someone to crash a plane? Like, then they just be like, I don't want to say I'm underestimating people, but I don't give people like that. That's like, that's the most illest gangster shit. Some Pablo Escobar, you could actually get a plane to crash. And then, I hear a lot of rumors about me, like I sacrificed her and some dumb shit like that. All those things. It's hard to, like, I don't want to believe that, but it does make me think it through, So again, in this moment, just because there's so much gray area on a legal level, not what I'm suspecting, but like, this shit is now real. Or if it isn't real, people are going to have to prove that it's not real. And
fair use. I got to throw the fair use shit in there. So he's saying he's starting to, lightweight pay attention to the conspiracies. He said he heard a conspiracy about he had her sacrificed and whatnot. But he also hearing about the conspiracies about others, that probably had her not sacrificed, but, wanted her to come to an end because to make way for other artists, allegedly. That's the rumor, right? That's what Jaguar Wright is saying, that she was eliminated, or unalive because of the to open up the lane. And she says, the Beehive or whatever, to open up a lane for the Beehive. But at that time, I think, no, she was dolo. Beyonce was solo. I don't know, man. I don't know. I mean, you got to unalive somebody just for you to, that's a lot. That's a lot. I think it was dumb for them hopping on that propeller plane with all that weight. That's what I think. You know what I mean? I don't, hey. But yeah, Jaguar conspiracies even got him scratching his head, man. So that's the part I wanted to play. Let's hear the rest he got to say. Then we're going to but this ending part, what he's saying about Jay and R. Kelly and shit. Then we'll end it right here. This is the part I really wanted to start off with, but he been talking so much fly shit and exposing the industry, man. I just let the man go. Talk your shit, Dame. American New, man. Y'all go subscribe to Dame shit, man. He dropping a lot of gems, man. Jewels, you know what I mean? Knowledge you won't get in college, man. Let's go, y'all. Fair use.
It's a moment where I'm curious, but I if any of that is true, like I have to talk to a therapist because I don't know what I don't even know. I can't even like, I don't even want to go down that kind of a rabbit hole. It's just too crazy to think that me as a regular dude was in something that was just, so dark, evil, and so strong and Paul is powerful that shit like this could even be almost a reality. Like I'm here, like why so yeah, it's kind of ill, just to see the things that affected your life in such a big way for people to have different variations of what may have happened for someone that I love so much. Like, what would I do if I find out that somebody actually intentionally did that? I really don't know. But it's definitely a weird, it's like, I know that this isn't a regular circumstance and I try to keep things in perspective. But yeah, like when a dude that really cared about someone hears any story, of course they gonna think it through, and especially like a person like myself who thinks in boss in general and in war. Yeah, I don't know.
So during the whole law firm's press conference, they revealed that Diddy allegedly drugged people, and this is including minors, with horse tranquilizers, leaving them unconscious until the next day. And often they were saying felt soreness in their private areas. Uh, what's your take on this?
When I heard that, pause, my mind was like blown. So, you know, again, you think of things on different levels. So one level is that shit can't be true. He couldn't be that dark. That's bananas. Pause. Like, it's just too dark. And you.
All right, we're done with that. We already played that part. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, like you see that he was real hurt over a lid. You know what I mean? So he definitely didn't sacrifice a lid, man. It's good to hear from the horse's mouth. You know what I mean? What's going down? You know what I mean? A lot of people could speculate and you know come to their own conclusions or paint their own narratives. You know what I mean? But Dame seemed like he's still hurt over Aaliyah's death. You know what I mean? So that's crazy, y'all. You know what I mean? Period. You know I'm gonna throw the alley-oop out there for y'all to come in and talk y'all shit, man. Jaguar, man, like I said, man, she's official tissue, man. I know she's in the industry. I just posted her album. She's official tissue, and she's been around. And she was Jay-Z backup singer. We got her and Jay-Z performing. Hold on, let me put that up. So I don't know, man. Like a lot of artists, you know what I mean, like from the old school, you know, could be official, real official tissue, but they could be doped up. You know what I mean? Niggas, you know, involved in all types of drugs and fun pills and fun drugs and shit, whatever. And you know, it changed their life. You know what I mean? We done heard a lot of people that done got doped up and they fucked up in the mind, you know, fucked up in the brain, you know, and it's sad, you know what I mean? Because the industry, you know what I mean? You're around shit like that. Like I tell people all the time, I ain't start smoking weed heavy until I got into the rap game. I was selling weed, my nigga. And the shit, when I start selling dope, is don't get high off your own supply. So if I'm selling weed, I can't smoke it because I'm smoking my profit, my nigga, period. So I was a nigga that was telling niggas that they was going to be the next dope fiend. I was telling niggas weed is a gateway drug, nigga. You about to start fuck buying this weed from me. You about to start buying crack from me too. I'm telling niggas like, boy, that shit a gateway drug, nigga. You about to start smoking Grammys, then you come to smoke the crack, nigga. So when niggas see that I smoke weed, nigga, they're like, you to just say no, nigga. That was selling crack and weed and telling niggas that this is a gateway drug, right? To now being in the industry and consuming hella weed because of the industry. You know what I mean? It helped me make music hella tight. You know what I mean? It's a good vibe in the studio. You know what I mean? When you're creating and shit. You know what I mean? This plant is great for creating. But I started smoking that without creating. Like just boom, just smoking. And that just came from being in the industry, like in the streets. I wasn't smoking like this. I was selling it. I was selling this shit for niggas to smoke like this. So total different niggas since the industry. I wasn't drinking like this into the industry. You know what I mean? It comes with the bottles and all that shit. I wasn't drinking bottles and all that shit like that. You know what I mean? Keeping it honest, I was a Thunderbird and Kool-Aid nigga, shake 'em up, you know, wine nigga. They bought us back Chablis, nigga. We was drinking Carlos Rossi Rhine and shit, you know, on some E40 shit. Carlos Rossi Rhine. So we was drinking wine and shit, my nigga, period. You know, a little bit of Remy, Hennessy, you know what I mean? E&J, Raynell, you know what I mean? That's it, you know. So all these exotic bottles and champagne, nigga. I ain't never learned about champagne until I went on tour with Biggie and Puff, and they popping bottles of Cristal and Dom Perignon. I came back to the hood in '95, popping bottles of Moet. Nigga, we driving to store to try to find these fucking bottles of Moet. We finally found it in Oakland, nigga. I had the hood popping bottles. They didn't know shit about Moet. You know what I mean? Then we went and bought a Cristal. They didn't know about Cristal. So the industry could turn you out. Ecstasy pills. Never knew nothing about that until the industry, period. So, yeah, you get turned on to a lot of shit in the industry, period. And get turned out. Turned the fuck out, you know? So, yeah, I agree. You know what I mean? Industry could turn you out. They said Aaliyah's way better than Beyonce. Hey, the chat is going crazy, man. Talking y'all shit, man. Salute to everybody in the chat from all around the world, little boys and girls. It's a deep dialogue on the early morning side of the game. Good morning to everybody, Kanye boys. Good morning. Good eye, man. Shit, man. We on one, man. Yuck Mouth TV, subscribe to your gizzard, man. But we got to think about this shit, man. Jay and Dame breaking up Rockefeller was mainly over Aaliyah. You know what I mean? Everybody try to say that it was over, you know, Dame being loud and obnoxious in videos and meetings and cussing out executives. Nah. All that shit got the budget cut. You know what I mean? Every budget that they needed him on in there arguing and talking and shit, the Def Jam got all the budgets that they needed for Jay-Z album, Beanie Siegel, everybody that needed a budget, including niggas that wasn't even on Rockefeller. Like Nori. Nori tells a story that they wasn't cut the big budget. Dame went there, screamed on them, they cut the budget. You know, so not only screaming on execs for Rockefeller, but other artists, you know, that he cared for. So Dame was a big dude in the game, man. We can't paint this picture like he's a clown all of a sudden because niggas think he broke. Think. You know what I mean? Think. You know. But good morning, y'all. Let's get back to the content. No more nonsense. Yeah, feel me. Let me present something else, baby. We'll dip on that one, man. Let's get to Drake because you know Drake has chose a new enemy, right? His new enemy is Jay-Z, right? Shout out to my nigga Moxie Approved. It's not my guy, but I'm definitely rock with his Oh, let me subscribe to Moxie, man. What the fuck? Boom, subscribe to Moxie Approved, man. What the fuck? I thought I was subscribed to Moxie. My bad. Subscribe to Moxie Approved. He definitely a great content creator, man. He be, you know, doing great content, great breakdowns and shit. You know what I mean? So rock with it. But let me present, you know, the files before we get to the content, man. Drake new target is motherfucking Jay-Z, right? He posted some shit, a picture of Aaliyah on his gram and a picture of, was it Aaliyah and who else? Aaliyah and who else? Oh, Foxy Brown. He posted a picture of Aaliyah and Foxy Brown on his gram or Twitter, or one of those social media accounts, right? Now, with all this trouble going on with P. Diddy and shit, and everybody trying to tie Jay-Z in with P. Diddy, Drake takes the initiative, you know, to throw a motherfucking grenade in the fire pit. Fuck it. You post a picture of Aaliyah and you post a picture of Foxy Brown. Now, you know, it's a lot of rumors about Jay and Foxy Brown and whatnot. I'll let y'all, you know, fill in the blanks. I'm not going to be out there, you know, contributing to the fake, to the, you know, the lawsuits that this nigga gonna have on y'all. But allegedly, you know, Foxy was underage, allegedly. You know what I mean? And with that being said, that's why he posted a picture of Foxy Brown. Now, Drake is getting himself in some shit that you think Kendrick was a headache, man. You know, Jay got all the connections, man. He could cut your water off fast. Beyonce got all the connections. They could cut your water off fast. Rock Nation got all the connections. They could cut your water off fast. That's like the clutch sports of hip hop, Rock Nation. Like how all the motherfucking like Sports Center, ESPN, all that shit, they won't dare talk shit about LeBron. They know better because clutch sports control all the athletes. You know what I mean? All the basketball players, at least. They got some, you know, football players and whatnot, soccer players, all types of people. But they got the monopoly going in basketball. So if you talk shit about Brian, you ain't getting nothing from these motherfucking other players that I got. You know, so it's a monopoly. It's like if you got Boardwalk and Park Place, nigga, hey, it's just hey, you gotta pay up, nigga. You feel me? So it's a real monopoly when you corner the field and when you know control the field like that. You know what I mean? You control the field, nigga. Everybody got to pay, you know. So, with this being said, Drake, I think you probably bit off more than you could chew on this one. I think you should have stood. And they saying some shit about the old man. This allegedly, I doubt that. But they alleged that the old man, you know, the 100 and some cases that's coming from down south, they're now trying to say that the old man, Jay Prince, you know, did that for Drake, allegedly. You know, Drake. So you remember Puff Daddy smacked Drake over the what was it? 0 to 100. 0 to 100. Whichever way, it wasn't started from the bottom, but it started from the bottom of 0 to 100, whatever. One of them beats was actually Puff's, and he sent it to Drake to write him some shit. Instead of giving it back to Puff, he put the song out. You know what I mean? Which is 0 to 100, 100, whatever that fucking song is called. And so Puff seen this nigga at a party and smacked the shit out of Drake at the party. Like, nigga, you took my song, smack, smack. And nobody did nothing because Puff is a powerful nigga. So now that Puff is locked up in jail, you know, allegedly they saying that Drake has summoned the old man, you know, to, you know, pull up these people to, you know, foul on Puff. Allegedly. This is all alleged. This is what, you know, these podcasters and, you know, social media people were saying. I don't know if it's true. But with this man going at Jay with the picture, I don't know, man. I think he playing a dirty game, man. I think some niggas should accept they loss and just keep it moving, my nigga. Because now you're going to have everybody be your enemy, right? And because not only that, this is no alleged, you're fucking your homeboy's girlfriends, right? So all these big celebrities he fuck with, he's backdooring them and fucking that girl, right? Include Lil Wayne. The two things in life I tell y'all don't fuck with, as far as a man. Don't fuck with his girl and don't fuck with his money. Them two things will get you assassinated. Period. You're fucking with these dudes' girls, no matter if it's a side chick, a bottom chick, just the work. Nigga is just as emotional about his work as he is about his wife. Some niggas. Other niggas ain't. But a lot of niggas are. And they are very, especially if you done put money into this bitch, you paying bills, you done bought cars, Rolexes and rings and watches. Oh, nigga, you are heated at the work, right? And you heated at the nigga that crossed you up with the work. So Drake has been doing a lot of conniving shit far as fucking, allegedly, fucking people, bitches and shit in the industry. And people ain't having it. So now we got a rant from Drake talking about, you know, friends and shit. So let's see what it do. I don't know. Shout out to Moxie Approved. Fair use.
How people will just turn their back on you. You just can't trust anybody.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you one thing about nostalgia. One thing about nostalgia this party here. My real friends are definitely in the building. But I'm gonna tell you, you're gonna come to a point in life where people you thought were friends or people you thought were close to you, they might switch up. They might try to move funny with you. They might stab you in the back. They might do a lot of things to you. You'll come to that realization. Wherever you're at in life, you've probably been there and you'll be there again. That's how life is. But look, sometimes it's you and you alone by yourself. Sometimes it's you alone with your thoughts. Sometimes you know what?
All right. You got a little too emotional. Sometimes you'll be alone by yourself. Sometimes you'll be alone with your thoughts. Niggas is talking like they don't give a fuck. Nobody cheering. You like, I fucking play the song. He just had an emotional outburst. Yo, gang, he just had an emotional outburst, gang. Nobody asked that nigga to come on stage and say all that shit. Nobody. You got niggas like excuse me, y'all. Got niggas like Capidemics. Got niggas like what's the nigga name, man? Yachty saying that Drake is unbothered. He's not thinking about this shit. He's having fun. He's chilling. But he goes on stage and says this. We got to rewind, man. We got to rewind because this is totally unnecessary. All right? You lost the battle, my nigga. Nobody is switching up the friends and shit. In this game, everybody is affiliates and associates because we make, you ain't grow up with none of these niggas. None of these niggas ain't your day ones. You mean grown-ass niggas, man. Period. Grown men. Now, your day one is Lil Wayne because he put you on. That's your day one in the industry because the nigga put you on. But day ones is nigga you raised with, random streets with, grew up with. You know what I mean? You can't get in the game and expect a nigga to be your day one if he didn't put you on it, if he ain't a part of your clique or your crew. Period. So when other niggas from other cliques, crews, and other record labels don't give you that respect, nigga, that's the game. Nigga, I did songs with hella people. Do I think I'm their best friend? No. Did a song with DMX. I met the nigga like 2 times. I'm not that nigga best friend. Right? Who else I did a song with that? Nigga, I met Nate Dogg a few times. Nigga did a song with him. I'm not his best friend. Like, let's be real. Like, come on, man. Just because you do a song with niggas, that don't mean they're your boy. Period. But let's see this outburst right quick. It's the game, my nigga. You got yourself, and this is not Degrassi. This is not Disney, my nigga. This is the rap game. The rap game ain't nice, nigga. If you thought it was nice, you got the game fucked up. You should just be an R&B singer. An R&B singer game ain't nice neither, nigga, because them niggas be beefing too. Shout out to Chris Brown and motherfucking, it's a nigga name, it's a nigga name that get all the nigga bitches, man. That nigga too, man. He be beating niggas ass too. Chris Brown be beating up niggas allegedly. And the other nigga, not Tory Lanez, but what's the other nigga, man? The light-skinned nigga, man. Beat. Yeah, anyway, let's go. Fair use. We got to see that again. Let's go. Right. Didn't the nigga say no new friends? No new. No new friends. No new friends. No new friends. No new. You made a song called No New Friends. Now you complain about the friends. That's crazy. Let's go, y'all. Fair use.
I'll tell you one thing about nostalgia. One thing about nostalgia this party here. My real friends are definitely in the building. But I'm going to tell you, you're going to come to a point in life where people you thought were friends, or people you thought were close to you, they're going to switch up.
Oh, you didn't catch the bars. I caught that. That nigga shot a subliminal at LeBron. You know that he unfollowed LeBron. Everybody's worried about who Drake unfollowed. Trey Songz, you're right. Trey Songz be with all the shit records, period. Okay, he unfollowed LeBron. He said, this is real nepotism right here. That's a shot at LeBron. I know he said this is real nepotism. And everybody talking about LeBron nepotism because Bronny is on the Lakers. So, nepotism, he put his son on the team. This nigga started off saying, this is real nepotism. When people that was down with you, they switch sides. He talking about Bron. And there's other niggas. He talking about Bronny. Talk about Bron and Bronny, bro. Like, come on, man. He just shout out the kids. Keep the kids out the motherfucking streets, man. Come on, man. No kids, no ladies, no kids. He said this real nepotism. Let's hear this. Let's go.
But I'm going to tell you, you're going to come to a point in life.
Hold on, man.
One thing about nostalgia. One thing about nostalgia this party here.
His friends in the industry and how people would just turn.
Oh, he said nostalgia. My bad. Nostalgia. Okay, enough of that. Okay, cool. He said nostalgia. I thought the nigga said nepotism. But anyway, my bad. I overreacted. But yeah, Drake is mad at the friends. You know what I mean? Choose the sides. You know, beef. Niggas got to paint the line in the sand. You know what I mean? Who you rocking with? You know, a lot of people who we thought was down with him, you know, chose the side. You know, and a lot of people that probably Kendrick thought was down with him chose the side. You know, including J. Cole. He thought J. Cole was his nigga. He chose the side. You know, so it's happening on both sides of the game. You know, I don't believe Jay Prince got anything to do with these people coming up with these lawsuits and shit. But somebody had said that one of the people said that when the lawyer had contacted them, you know, they said, well, all you gotta do is come make your statement and this, that, and the third, and I'm taking from there. And dude, like, I don't know what the fuck you talking about. I ain't trying to. It's an old security guard or something. Like, I don't know what the fuck you talking about. Like, leave me out of this shit. And she was like, oh, you don't want to do a statement? Then I'm coming down there with Jay Prince, allegedly. Now, this is what this nigga say on Angela Yee's show. You know what I mean? The Way Up show. He calls in. So this is alleged. We don't know if this caller is telling the truth or not. This is a random caller from the All the Way Up show saying that the lawyer threatened him with Jay Prince. Now, even if you threaten him with Jay Prince, allegedly, which I doubt it, you throw a nigga name in a game like that on a live phone. Like, nah, I doubt that. But Anyway, the dude saying that the lawyer that's representing 100 people threatened him with the presence of Jay Prince. So that's wild. They try to put the old man in this shit, man. Period. You know. So if some cases come from Atlanta, Miami, LA, so some cases come from fucking Georgia. You're gonna say who else got Future? No, who got problem with Diddy? Who got problem with Diddy out there? I don't know. But you're gonna say they put the like, come on, man. It's like a motherfucking needle in a haystack, man. Period. Everybody trying to hit a lick, my nigga. That's what's going down. Everybody's trying to put a lawsuit because they see they could get cashed out. When Cassie got cashed out, everybody that ever been in this nigga presence when it's been awkward is trying to file a lawsuit and get some bread. Nigga, it's get a check time right now, nigga. And everybody see it. So that's what's going down. I don't know about nobody got to convince somebody, got to grab somebody, nigga. They're calling the lawyer. Like, hey, I know I was around and shit. I need some money because this happened, that happened, that happened, that happened. Allegedly. That's what's going down. It's a money grab. Everybody's going for the money grab. Since Cassie got her bread, you know, but the nigga named Lil Rod came out, hella people came out. It's a money grab. And ain't nobody putting nobody up. I mean, it is somebody, you know, allegedly the Ciroc boys, the owners of Ciroc is definitely paying for people lawyer fees and whatnot. So it's definitely people behind the shit, you know. And the people behind it was the same niggas he won $100 million lawsuit against. So they owe Puff $100 million. You know, okay, y'all want to play like that? Then we owe you 100, but we about to take, nigga, everything you got and put your ass in jail. Hope that 100 was worth it. Don't play with us like that. And that's what they said, allegedly. That's not bullshitting. Them Ciroc boys, that Ciroc, whatever that fucking, that D, Da Vinci, Da Mind, whatever that shit called. Them the boys that put that pressure on that nigga neck and is not taking a motherfucking foot off that nigga neck. That's why murderers could get a bail. Rapists could get a bail. Terrorists probably could get a bail. This man got sex charges and he can't get a bail. Child molesters could get a bail, you know? And at the same time, let's really explore the facts. Okay. A dude that's accused for a murder or attempted murder or, you know what I mean, accomplice in a murder or whatnot, you get this man a bail. Now, the shit you saying about Puff is that he can intimidate the defendants and, you know, the witnesses and whatnot. He can intimidate them. He can buy them off, whatever the shit, right? You don't think a murderer getting out can't intimidate the witness or threaten or even try to unalive the witness while they're out? The same type, it could be worse because this motherfucker already unalived somebody. That's what his case is for. And you let this motherfucker have a bail and the motherfucker that witnessed the unaliving is coming to court. It's the same danger. That man could die before he get to court, allegedly, right? But still, the murderer gets a bail, house arrest, everything, right? Somebody got a lot of fucking power. I'm telling you, it's different. There's no reason why a nigga is locked in fucking jail trying to put up 50 million for bail. It's deeper than rap, nigga. If they ain't accepting 50 million for a bail, and it's not even a murder case, nigga. Murder case be having like 5 million, you know what I mean? $2 million bill, some shit like that. $1 million bill, some shit like that. This nigga offered 50 million. It's not a murder. And they still got the nigga locked in jail. It's deeper than rap, my nigga. They teaching this nigga a lesson, my nigga. He bit the hand that he shouldn't have bit, my nigga. Period. They said Casamigo was his rival, George Clooney. You know what they did with that? George Clooney don't even own Casamigos no more. You know who own it? The Ciroc boys. They bought, and you can go look this up. This is facts. This is what Puff was complaining about. Their competition was Puff competition with the tequila was fucking Casamigos. So instead of putting more promo into Diddy's tequila or whatever, the De Leon tequila or whatever, they went and bought Casamigos from George Clooney. Look it up. They own it. They bought that shit for I think $1 billion or some shit like that. So if you could buy a company from a nigga for $1 billion, you're $1 billion boy. You're a billionaire boy club. You got money to play. If you could just buy a company, look that up. He bought that shit for damn near $1 billion. That's what Puff complaining about. They bought Casamigos and then focused on Casamigos and left Puff out. They had no agave motherfucking plants planted for Puff shit at his ranch. At the De Leon ranch, there's no agave planted there. At the Casamigos ranch, at all the other tequila ranches, they got agave plants at the motherfucking ranch. So that's what Puff sued for. Like, nigga, well, you ain't even got the shit, the plant to make my tequila at my motherfucking ranch. So that's what happened with that. They bought the competition and put all the money into the competition. Said, fuck Puff. Casamigos is banging. We trying to build De Leon. Nigga, Casamigos is lit. Fuck De Leon. That's what happened. That's why he sued the niggas. And that's what's going down. Look it up. The same niggas that own Ciroc own fucking Casamigos. That was the big problem. They went and bought that. That was a competition. They went, nigga, no, we buy out the competition. Here's a Billy Rock. Give us that. George Clooney, cool. You ain't hear him complaining? That nigga said, cool. I had that shit. Him and his business partners rode off into the sunset, nigga, with the Billy Rock. Hey, good money. Mm-hmm. They try to put Puff in place, man. Period. He bit the hand. He shouldn't have sued him. Other than that, they'll let him do all the shit that they complaining about. This shit has been going on for decades, allegedly, right? Well, since the 2010s, allegedly, right? Nobody complained about it. Nobody talked about it. Nobody knew, like, it was some freak-offs going down when it comes to Puff parties. We knew Puff had the ultimate parties, but we didn't know it was the ultimate after party, right? Now, all this shit comes out right when he sued, man. Let's do the dates. He sued De Leon, and he got, I think, the settlement, but March 2023. November 2023, Cassie files her fucking lawsuit against Puff. Same year. Let's do the time records. But I want to say around January or February, Lil Wright comes out with his case. Remember these dates. March, they raid his shit, right? March, they raid all the cribs getting raided in March. This is 1 year after he went to court and won the lawsuit. Remember, he won the lawsuit in March of 2023. March of 2024, his homes is getting raided. That fucking quick. I don't know, man. Last time I went to school, 1 + 1 = 2. I don't know about the new shit they do in school. Last time when I was in school, 1 + 1 = 2. The math is mathing, my nigga. I don't know. And you gotta, like, we seen this movie before. When Kanye went against the small hats, what they do to Kanye. See, Kanye probably ain't had no freak offs to where they could do that. But you know what they can do? Freeze your accounts. I got 160-something million. I can't grab up out of Chase because they froze my account. I used to be a billionaire. Now I ain't a billionaire. Now I only got 400 million because they froze all your access. They froze all your assets. You know what I mean? All your business partners and all the deals you had, they shut down the deals, right? But Kanye was able to fight back, right? That 1 million is enough to fight back. That man had 100-something million. He was able to fight back, period. And still alive, still able, not alive like that, but still able to thrive in the business, still putting out albums, independent. You can't stop me, right? I got the hottest beats, whatever you do. If I don't rap, I'm gonna make the hottest beats for niggas. I got this. And I make the hottest clothes and the hottest fucking shoes. I got this. You can't shut me down, right? But we seen him shut Kanye down to where he didn't have access to his own fucking bank money in the bank because of the small hat shit. Now, if you could shut down Chase Bank and have Chase Bank, every Chase Bank around America not give you no access. This shit is locked. I can't get nothing out of this bank. And I got 160-something million. I can't touch it. That's power, my nigga. That's the same shit that's going down with Puff. The same shit. Power. That nigga's locked up in there because of power. He tried to put up 50 million. Like it was discussed and agreed. That's why the nigga paid off the houses so he could put the collateral up. Because if you putting up collateral, you have to own the house, right? So I'm gonna pay the crib off, and I put it up for collateral, 50 million. This was discussed. He was supposed to turn himself in on Wednesday. That's the reason why he was in New York. You seen him chilling, him and the family walking around Manhattan and shit, taking pictures. He was there to turn himself in and offer the bail. Instead, they hit the nigga on Tuesday, grabbed him a day before, and didn't act like the nigga, like they didn't discuss a bail. You know? So that's why Puff, got rid of the lawyer, because nigga, you just booby trapped me, bro. I thought you said that we had a bail shit set up. I turn myself in, I bail out for the 50 M's and I'm fighting my case. I get out here, they arrest me early, and I can't bail out. That's why he fired that nigga, right? And who's to say if the boys ain't paying the lawyer? Whatever he paying, y'all pay you double. This is the Billionaires Boys Club, man. If Puff give me you what, 10 million for this, man, I'll give you 20. Railroad this nigga. Fuck it, I'll give you 40 million. Railroad this nigga. Allegedly. This is 10 hat yup talking. This is not real facts. This is 10 hat, you know what I mean? Yup talking. But they could play them motherfucking games. They could play those games, man, when you're dealing with the Billionaires Boys Club, man. Let me show you another game that these billionaires play, man. I hate the motherfucker going to the politics, man. But Drake. No, let's stay on Drake and Jay-Z. Drake is that pissed off that Jay booked Kendrick Lamar for the Super Bowl that Drake is now taking shots at Jay-Z. That's Maine. Drake need to get over this fucking loss, man. Like, really. This shit is stretching out too long. You don't hear Kendrick saying shit. That nigga made his songs, did his videos, and went back in the cave, or back to Kryptonia, whatever the fuck, or back to the Death Star, whatever you want to call, whatever super villain or superhero you want to call this nigga, he went back to the hideout. Popped out and said, I'm doing the Super Bowl, went back in the hideout. You got Drake tweeting, you got Drake dropping 100 gig packs, and you got Drake got motherfucking academics and all these motherfucking social media gamers and shit speaking for him, and Aiden Ross, and I'm like, come on. This shit getting wild, bro. Let's get over it. This shit is old. And you still got podcasters talking about some shit that happened in April right now. Oh, Kendrick need to die. We're gonna get Kendrick. Kendrick can't come here. Kendrick. Bro, this shit is old, bro. You guys trying to run up numbers, man. You guys trying to run up numbers on some old content. Oh, Kendrick gonna do this. Oh, Drake's gonna do this. Like, how the fuck you know, bro? How are you the voice for Drake? How are you the voice for Kendrick? Well, yeah, Drake said it's gonna be a round two. Now it's not a round two. He didn't want to go with Kendrick. Nobody want to have a round two. But first, you was like, round two is hard. Nigga, keep coming back. We dropping. So it's stupid ass shit, man. But when you could paint a narrative, that's the good thing about having your own channel, man. You could speak the truth to some of these lies and some of these narratives that's been painted, man. If you got a channel, if you got news, man, and you see this shit on the news every day with this campaign, man, you got the news people that's reporting the news lying. And when they start lying and shit to paint a narrative, man, it's a different game. I stopped watching the news because of that. Period. That they lie so fucking much. And you see it like, yo, we got Google, right? We weren't born yesterday. And we definitely was born at night, but not tonight. Like, they think niggas is dumb. I don't know if they think everybody off fentanyl and heroin and meth and can't comprehend and can't remember what they saw prior, and niggas try to come with a whole new play, 57 fake, and act like you didn't see the playbook before you even did the fake. Come on, man. Wake up, man. Yep. Paul trying to get his ownership, man. Period. You know, the whole deal was he was the face of, you know, Ciroc, and if he did X amount or whatever was the deal was, he would become a partner. So they blew up off Puff being the face, and now it's time to make him a partner. They did not want to make him a partner, you know. And not only make me a partner, you give me my own liquor company, right? But you make me a partner of Ciroc. Yeah, I mean, the shit we blew up together. Make me a partner of Ciroc. That was the deal. We met his quota. He like, I need to be a partner of Ciroc. They're like, okay, you can be a partner of Ciroc, and we'll give you, you know, your own liquor company. But just saying you the partner don't mean that they was paying him as a partner. So he's a partner. He's not receiving his money as a partner. You know, he gets his own, you know, liquor, but you know it's only being sold in urban areas and not everywhere. You know, so he's like, what the fuck is going on? You know, the competition. You know, everybody else is doing good. You know, everybody else is with them, but I'm not doing good. What's going on? So he flies in Mexico to the ranch and see that there's no agave planted on his ranch that they had out there for his liquor. And he flashed. He like, not only did y'all fuck up De Leon without no agave plants, but y'all not giving me my cut on Ciroc. I'm owed hella money. Y'all ain't paid me yet. So he sued for $100 million and won. So that's why that nigga locked up. Flat out. Let's get back to the content with no more nonsense. It's laid out here. We got to get to it. We got to get to it. Oh, yeah, man. We got to, let's get to this shit, right? This is the shit I wanted to play the other night, right? Let me put this shit on fast forward, too. Art of Dialogue interviews the guy that does the, this is the white guy that made the Kim Porter book that we was reading the other night. Shout out to Art of Dialogue, go subscribe. And he's asking him, well, he's challenging, you know, the theory that Tupac and Kim Porter had a relationship. And Art comes with receipts and challenge what he says in the book. So let's peep this shit out right quick. Rest in peace to Tupac, but I wanted to play this the other night, but you know, we had too much Art of Dialogue going on and I didn't want to get blurred. So let's see what this nigga say. This is the actual guy that wrote the book. This is not this guy. This is this guy, right? He wrote the book, but it's not the nigga that Jamal T. Hillwood. He made a fake ass name, but this is the white guy that said he got all the motherfucking hard drives and put out the book after Kim died. This is him. So let's get back to this. We got to hear what this white motherfucker say. No, don't disrespect the white people. Let's hear what this guy got to say.
The reason why I asked this question,
Sure.
And this is what it says.
Who's this from?
This is from Essence Magazine.
Premium, no commercials.
Am I going to go to Will Smith and Jada and ask him that? No, I'm not.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So
Am I going to ask
that's-
Jamie Foxx that?
could you pull that up for me? I want to show you something.
Sure.
The reason why I asked this question,
Sure.
and this is what it says.
Who's this from?
This is from Essence Magazine. This is actually
What year?
Kim speaking. It was I can't remember the year,
Okay.
but it was an article, the interview she did with Essence Magazine.
Okay.
Said it took a few years, a chance meeting at a party, and several lengthy phone calls before the couple started dating in 1994. Quickly, they became inseparable. We went out together, we ate together, we played together, says Porter. He would want me at the office, and I would want him at my photo shoots.
Mm-hmm.
Our bond was tight. Now, this in particular statement is followed by the actual picture from the party.
Yes.
So if you swipe left, you see that picture?
Mm-hmm.
And that picture right there is from December 31st, 1994,
Mm-hmm.
right?
December 31st, 1994. They said that this is when they officially became a couple in December 1994. This is the guy that wrote the book. Said that he has a hard drive. use. Let them cook.
And so in having an open relationship, I go into now the Tupac situation, and where it's alleged that they had a conversation in regards to genital size, and Kim basically confessing that she had a sexual relationship with Tupac.
Yes.
And this date right here basically contradicts that, because this photo right here basically states that this is the first time that they really got together, as well as that
The
story.
flash drive says she meets in the summer of '94, not December 31st.
No, I'm not. I'm talking about, if you read what I just read, and
Yeah, I did.
The relationship, not when they met, but when the relationship began.
Of Diddy and Kim?
Yes.
Okay.
And Kim is actually saying this.
Okay.
This is her speaking in that article. She's saying that they met at that party. I just showed you a picture.
I'm telling you, this says December 31st.
No, this says December 14th.
The picture says December 31st.
Okay, I'm sorry, December 31st.
Okay,
so
the flash drive, it says they meet in the summer, way before this.
No, this is not when they're meeting. This is not the meeting.
Fair use. Hey, what we gonna call it, bro, man? Hey, I ain't gonna disrespect nobody race, but I'm gonna call them Potsy, Happy Days. Happy Days Fonzie, right? Old school Fonzie with the slick back hair. He got receipts. He said, look, this says December the 31st. He said, nah, December 16th, nah, December 31st. And then he said, well, December the 31st was where they was made a couple and they started dating. Well, nah, and on the hard drive, it says they were dating since the summer. Whoa. So, hey, motherfucking Posse and Chatsy, and what was the Happy Days, nigga? Fonzie, Posse, Chatsy, nigga. What was all the Happy Days, niggas? Potsy, man, Chatsy, whatever the nigga. Happy Days, man. He's ready for war, nigga. Let's go. Yeah, fair use.
This is when the relationship began.
Gotcha. Okay.
This is the actual, what I just read to you.
Sure.
That's from Kim's mouth, and that is the actual picture from that party on December 31st. I'm sorry, I said the 14th, but this is the actual picture. And like I said, when I go into the Tupac thing and the story in the book, in regards to that, I'm saying that Tupac had already been shot. And that's
in November of '94.
In November of '94.
Correct.
And right. And so therefore, now we jump into December. There's no conversation being had if the relationship that Kim describes in that article had just started. There is no conversation about penis size. There's no conversation about anything in regards to anything going on between Kim Porter, Tupac, and Diddy.
It happened before that. It's not happening at the state, but what you're showing me is this. I don't care what it says. I don't care what the article says.
So you don't care what, hold on. So
I don't care what Essence says.
The reason why I asked that, because like I said, once again, I'm just trying to
you're trying to date it, yeah.
And the facts, like I said, because the book lacks a timeline.
Correct.
And so this is Kim Porter actually talking.
I don't even know what year that article was written. That you just handed to me out of the blue.
Yeah, it was early on in their relationship.
Okay, so in the '90s.
Yeah.
Okay, so maybe she didn't want to say that she slept with Tupac in the summer when she already was with Sean Combs in the summer of '94, not at the end.
No. What I'm saying is the relationship that she said that she described that she was in. She basically said that it was at that party, that picture from that actual party, the identical what she's talking about in that article is the picture from that party, and it's dated December 31st, 1994.
It's like New Year's Eve.
Right. So now, Tupac.
Art, I know you're trying to prove your point, but he responded with his receipts. You can't keep on doubling up the question like he didn't hear the question. He heard the question when you passed the nigga the phone and showed him the pictures. Now, because you're losing the debate, you want to keep on saying, but no, that's what she said in the article. You think she's going to say that Tupac and P. Diddy was comparing swipe sizes in a confrontation about her on that article? Yay or nay? When she's in a full relationship with Puff at that time, yay or nay? That shit don't add up. And the art is acting like she's supposed to say that she had a relationship with Pac prior to dating fucking Puffy, and come on, at this time, Puff is about to put out big, it popping with Jodeci, Mary J. Blige, so Puff is a made nigga at this time, you know what I mean? So yeah, she's with Puff, hard body karate, so why would she say, yeah, by the way, I had Puff and Tupac, arguing over who could sex me the best? Like, that shit don't make sense, Art. And I know you're trying to prove that this dude book is fake, but George Soros is behind this nigga book, allegedly. Because Art says, what about the people that's going to try to sue? He said, hey, try if you want. We got all the money in the world. He said, if you want to sue George Soros. He says this in this interview. If you want to sue anybody, you have to sue George Soros. That's what he said. Right? And we're going to show y'all what George Soros is also doing, right? Behind the scenes, man. Also know George Soros was behind the Black Lives Matter, right? Tin Hat shit, allegedly, right? It wasn't all the black people, all the black council people that took the money. That was a lick, right? But it was something behind that. You know, you wondered why the riots had freshly planted bricks on every corner. You know what I mean? Like, where did the whole block of bricks just show up out of nowhere, just be on the corner? Like, every corner had bricks and shit that you could break shit with. Where did all that pop up from? It was busloads of people, protesters being bust from somewhere. Where did all these bust-in protesters come from? George Soros, you know what I mean? A motherfucker that got hundreds, you know what I mean, like billions of dollars that could play this game. You know what I mean? You gotta watch, man. It's a deep game being played. So if you're thinking, and also George Soros is one of the biggest contributors to the Democratic Party, right? And everybody like, what was God damn, man, we gotta really give Dr. Umar some credit, right? Dr. Umar said this is the biggest motherfucking distraction in life. You dig? When it comes to politics, every time an election happens, something goes down in the black community horrific. Either a death, somebody get killed by the police, or some shit with the industry, some scandal. Something always happened to distract us from what the fuck is going down with these politics and these motherfucking government officials and these laws they passing up under our nose and shit. Something is always going down during election season, right? Something to throw you off, something to keep you distracted, right? Not focused on what the fuck they doing. See, we so busy talking about Puff, talking about his cases and shit. They're not talking about the people that's fucked up from Hurricane Helene, that still don't have water, still don't have power, still can't get no help from FEMA. That's not a legend. See, so they're gonna keep you entertained. Hey, Puff did this, Puff did that. When you got niggas talking about Puffy on Paris, what's his name? Piers Morgan. You got Balad on that motherfucker, and you got fucking Jaguar, right? That's a distraction, my nigga. That's paid by the big dogs to distract you, right? George Soros wants you distracted, and he put the book out at the same time. Puff in jail, and the book come out. So we want to get y'all off of, you know what I mean, the weak shit that the Democrats is doing. Don't pay attention to that. Pay attention to Puff. Matter of fact, start paying attention to Jay-Z and everybody else. Fuck what they doing over here. But the big dogs, they ain't mentioning the big dogs, man. We still ain't heard shit about Clyde Davis. That's a big dog that they ain't mentioning. You know. Some other big dogs they ain't mentioning that allegedly, hired these dudes, paid they, gave these dudes big, millions of dollars for record label deals and shit, and now all of a sudden they in the clear. But them sex tapes are out. And a lot of different celebrities are on these sex tapes, man. They saying that people are selling these motherfuckers like the R. Kelly sex tape at the barbershop, nigga, at the barbecue spot, nigga, at the chicken wing and fried fish spot, nigga, the nail salon, nigga. They selling them motherfuckers like hotcakes, nigga. Old school DVDs are back. Niggas putting them shits in their PlayStation. Nigga. Man, they selling straight tapes, my nigga. Straight sex tapes, my nigga. They trying to bid it off because they got some other people, other celebrities. They trying to sell it to the celebrity before it hit the public. But yeah, it's a lot of alleged celebrities on them tapes. Mm-hmm. Like you said, the big label sponsored them parties, and they was at them parties. What my nigga Network Calico said. I'm about to throw the alley-oop out for y'all to come in this motherfucking chat with me. Y'all come fuck with me. No Frank Ocean. No Diddy Bop. Y'all come rock with me. But yeah, what Network Calico said is that what he said about this shit? He said, what he was saying? God damn, the nigga basically said some shit like, the fuck he say, man? My bad, man. I had a freeze moment. I had a good ass moment. Good ass, I was about to say. But anyway, the moral of the story is big time distraction. Big time distraction. Let's stop sharing this shit. I don't want to get blurred from all the dialogue. But let me show you what else George Soros is doing since I think he's not trying to really promote what's going down. Hold on, man. NASCAR. Boom. Here we go. Shout out to my man. So I'm subscribed to him. Papa Duck. He gonna break something down. George Soros just bought 200 record radio stations, nigga, to promote this motherfucking to promote the Democrats. This how George Soros is working. Since y'all think that that is a game. So y'all think it's a game with George Soros. Let me show you what George Soros is doing under you niggas' noses right now. Let's go, y'all. Fair use. Big shout out to Papa Duck. Let's go, y'all. Fair use.
Y'all, it's about who can control the narrative, and that's going to explain exactly what I'm about to show y'all. Check this out.
How the fuck is the FCC allowing George Soros to purchase over 220 different radio stations across the United States just before the election this November? Take a look at this shit.
Here, they're trying to do something that's never been done before at the commission level. Yeah, I must say, Commissioner, I'm extremely alarmed at what's happening with this transaction. This is very unprecedented. Looking at the facts, it seems that the administration is giving a left-wing billionaire who is a major donor, a close ally, one of the chief funders of all of their efforts in their dark money, a free pass to take control of hundreds of local radio stations, flooding the airwaves with leftist propaganda, and I think it's blatant.
Yeah. Listen, before I get this video.
Y'all see that monopoly move, nigga? Y'all see that Boardwalk and Parkway move, my nigga? It's a bit, life is monopoly, my nigga. You buy the radio stations, you control the narrative. You know what, one of the first things that motherfucking Elon Musk bought? Twitter, right? So you got free speech and he could control his own fucking narrative, right? This nigga George Soros bought 220 fucking radio stations, nigga. He ain't playing no games. Black Lives Matter, all that rioting shit that was going on. Black Lives didn't get nothing. All them donations went to some motherfucking pyramid scheme motherfuckers that rode off into the sunset, bought houses and all types of shit off this Black Lives Matter shit. That was funded by it. They got paid by that man too. And this is not alleged. So, yeah, that man is a big contributor to the, Democratic Party. And they would do anything to get their fucking message across, man. Check this out, man. Have you been on CNN lately? Have you been on MSNBC lately? Have you been on ABC lately? When it comes to this presidential campaign that's going down. When you go on CNN, they're saying nothing but cool shit about Donald Trump. Lies, all this type. They are slashing this nigga every fucking time you turn on the channel. Well, Donald Trump, January 6th. They keep on saying that, right? You go to MSNBC, same shit. January 6th. Oh, he's a criminal. Everywhere you go, right? They're controlling the narrative and they're painting a picture, right? Even when they did the debates, you got MSNBC like fact checking and shit and disrespecting Donald Trump, right? Painting this narrative, that he's a dictator. He's gonna destroy the democracy and this, that, and the third. So bad to where this man had 2 attempted assassinations, right, on his life. Got shot once. They said he's the new Hitler. He's the new Putin. He's the new Pijak King, whatever that dude name. I don't know how to say the little Asian name. Ping Chang King, Ping Yao King, whatever the dude name is. He want to be a dictator. They saying all this shit. This is on the news. This is on CNN. This is on MSNBC. But they don't talk about the victims of Haleen. They don't talk about the migrants that's coming in, murdering and raping and robbing and stealing and beating up police and stabbing and taking cars and getting released, getting government funding, getting lavish hotels, while we have a homeless motherfucking problem out here why American people ain't getting the funding that they need. But we're paying all our tax dollars to migrants and immigrants. They're not saying that on CNN, MSNBC, or ABC, right? So at the end of the day, they paint a narrative, my nigga. When they can paint a narrative and control the narrative, my nigga, they can control your mind, my nigga. So that's why George Soros bought all them fucking radio stations. So they could boom, 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 put the message out there. You hear some enough times, you're going to either know it or you're going to believe it. It's called programming, right? Radio, they program you. Like, you get, I'm going to give you out a prime example. And we all done been through this type of shit, right? Just from you hopping in your car and commuting, and you got the radio on. Songs you never thought about playing on your iTunes playlist or none of that shit, your library. You hear it on the radio, right? And they got this shit in rotation every 10 songs. This shit is about to come back on. Like, you drive to the store, you hop out, you drive to the store, it's on, hop out, go grocery shopping, you come back in the car, it's on again, right? You go drop your kids off at school, it's on. You come pick your kids up from school, it's on again. So it's programmed so much that you actually know the song by heart because you done heard it so many times to where you could sing along with the shit now. You done heard it so many times that now you know it. Without that even being your favorite song, they done played this shit so many times, you know the song. I never bought Soulja Boy. You do the Soulja Boy. But they played this shit so much, you know it. Soulja Boy, tell them, ooh, watch. Then they go, ooh. They programmed it, right? I didn't like that shit. You, Soulja Boy, but they programmed it. I know it. So the news could say shit so many times that you believe it. The radio could say so many times that you believe it. Just like you could remember these songs without even liking them because they play it so many fucking times. It's called programming. Whoever controls the networks control the motherfucking narrative. That's why you got academics up here trying to paint all these dumbass narratives, nerd narratives about Kendrick and, oh, well, Kendrick's gonna do this and Drake's gonna do. That's painting a narrative, my nigga. This nigga don't know shit. He don't know Drake or Kendrick. But y'all following this shit because y'all want to know what Kendrick and Drake think, right? Oh, let me go to Act. You know what Kendrick don't fuck with no motherfucking Act. Drake ain't never met Act in real life. So let's be real. And we tuned in like, hey, Act got the news. He don't got the fucking news. The shit that another podcast is saying, Act is saying the same shit. Period. It's propaganda, my nigga. Straight up, man. Let's get some real ones in this motherfucker that really want to talk some shit, though. But let me let my nigga Papa Duck talk his shit, man. Get the cooking, my nigga. No Frank Ocean. Let's go.
Started this video sponsored by Ubuntu Apparel. Man, website, cause these sweatsuits along with the pants and the mint color ones.
All right, nigga. Gotcha.
And the power that comes with it. Why do you think Jeff Bezos bought the Washington Post? Why do you think Elon Musk bought Twitter? Come on, people. You must understand.
You look what happened when you get to talk
bro.
Shit.
These people will never loan you their TV stations, radio stations to promote positivity.
You know, Bill Cosby caught his case because he tried to buy, I think, CBS or NBC. I think it was CBS. When that nigga put up that money for CBS and could buy it, they said, oh, hell no. You get out of pocket. All of a sudden, this nigga is the nigga that put shit in your Jell-O pudding. Put Spanish fly in your Jell-O pudding. Now, people that's past the statute of limitation could come from 50 years and talk about shit that happened and get you arrested. They broke the laws to arrest. Remember, it's past the statute of limitation. Nigga, 50 years later, you could come and talk some shit. Not proven, no fact. You could just say a rumor and get a nigga arrested. That powerful? It wasn't because of no bitches from 50 years. It's because he tried to buy a network. And they were mad because NBC, okay, thanks for correcting me, chat. I said he tried to buy NBC. Once he tried to make that motherfucking purchase, they did him like Diddy. They did him like Kanye. I'm just saying, you know, remember, this is the game, man. They invite you to them parties so they can have something on you. When you do the Mason shit, the rituals is for them to have something on you. So if you go out of pocket, they can expose you, my nigga. So when the top dogs is inviting you to these parties and it end up being some freak offs or whatever, they got your ass on camera. You get out of pocket, they're gonna say, hey, come to the office. And they're gonna play you exactly what you did at the party. They're gonna say, hey, you sure you want to do that? All right, you know what, man, I'm cool with y'all, man. Do not release that. So they got niggas in control because they got shit on them. You feel me? So yeah, that's why they was able to pull the shit, the Playboy Mansion shit from, Bill Cosby from way back in the day. Cause that shit is documented. Oh, Bill was up there, what he was doing. Okay, we got that in case he get out of pocket. Allegedly, my nigga. So that's too much power to have. That's why they was mad that Elon Musk bought fucking Twitter. Heated, nigga. They still mad that Elon Musk turned that shit to X and letting everybody talk that shit, nigga. X is really the new Pornhub. I scroll down that motherfucker, I'm seeing nothing but porn shit going crazy for the free 99. Elon Musk, he allowing that to happen. That's cool with me, nigga. I ain't got to get no Pornhub accounts, none of them accounts, nigga. Free 99. Right? Freedom of speech. You can say what you want to. You could be a racist. You could be a motherfucking, people that's against this government, people against that one. You can talk shit against the president, the vice president. You can talk shit about everybody, right? And be cool. You know what I mean? So that's free speech. We want free speech. You know what I mean? But to have that platform. So when somebody says something bad about Elon was like, oh, no. And when he was trying to say he was trying to control the stock market when he was doing certain shit with Tesla stocks and shit, and he got on there and said, nah, y'all doing this, y'all doing that. He was able to respond and say it from his mouth, not the rumors that they spread on their channels. What? But they say, nah, this is Elon. Whoa. You can control your own narrative when you own your own social media platform, when you own your own radio station, and you could paint a narrative that's not your narrative. If you want something to happen, if you want people to pay attention to something, you could paint that narrative on your radio station, on your TV, on your channel. That's why the shit is so powerful. That's why motherfuckers ain't letting people buy BET, but Viacom and shit like that. Black people been trying to buy BET. You know what I mean? And Viacom, which owns BET, VH1, MTV, and so on and so on. It's a conglomerate. It's fucking monopoly. I tell y'all, it's monopoly. And who controls the monopoly board controls you. Let's go, y'all. Fair use.
The revolution will never be televised. This is the same a-hole that was behind Black Lives Matter. See, people thought it was those black chicks, the funny chicks, or what up. No, they always put front men in front of shit like this. And they'll never blow nothing up with the word black in it, Black Lives Matter, without having a hidden agenda. I keep telling y'all, when they blow shit up and it's everywhere, bro, watch for the hook. Watch for the hook. You must understand how powerful this is, bro. Not only that, back in the days, like I told y'all before, they used to ring the bell and people in the town would come out and read the letter that the horseman just rolled in from the government. That's how they got information out. Fast forward, they invented radio stations to broadcast so more people can hear it. The more wattage to the radio station, the further it goes. They went a step further, gave you TV. Now you can hear it and see it. Television, okay? Stick with me. They even went a step further and gave us social media. You gotta understand, TV was broadcasting. It broadcasted over everything and everybody. The only thing that separated people with TV was the channels that you like. This channel had this type of content. This channel had this type of content, BET. So if you want to promote a rap concert, put it on BET. You want to promote a family function, put it on Lifetime. They went a step further and gave you social media. And if you know anything about social media marketing, they got what they call direct targeting. What is direct targeting? Meaning, if you liked a Coors Light promo, if you wrote on it, if you shared it, anything about Coors Light.
Right, man, fuck sharing if you talk about it. Nigga, I swear to God, I just be talking about shit, right? Or the car could be playing a song. You know what I mean? I could be listening to fucking Jeezy in the car. I go to my phone and the news is all Jeezy shit that's coming up. I could be talking about suits and shit for a prom, for, you know what I mean, a event. You know, just out loud talking about suits, man. I'm gonna come with a fly suit. Go to my phone. First thing come up on the Google is suits. I didn't try to search it or nothing, right? Say I want to get a new car, right? Yeah, man, I'm thinking about getting a motherfucking, new Benz. Look nice, man. Fuck it, man. Let's go get the new woo. Just talking. I ain't type it up. As soon as I get to YouTube, all the cars that I talked about is popped up on a recommended. So not only is they tapping in and recording everything you search for, but anything you talk about. You go look at your phone, that shit is popping right up, my nigga. Period. So fuck targeting, nigga. And beyond targeting, nigga. They're listening and making sure, nigga, as soon as you say something, nigga, pop, it's on your screen. Go buy it. With a link to buy it. That quick. Let's go, y'all. Fair use, man. He talking some shit. Pop a duck. Let's go, y'all.
Like they know that you have some type of liking to that. So now they can target you and send you directly the shit you like. And this is why people say this stuff follow you. Yeah, it follows your actions. He who controls the data controls the people. Why is that so important? I'll keep telling you. The person that not only can fill your head with their own agendas and perceptions, right? They also can capture your data and get in front of your decision making. They know what you bought, when you bought it, how long you bought it, what part of the year you bought it. They know everything. This is why data is more important than oil. Now, if I had a radio station, I went on a radio station, I say, hey, go buy this milk. This is some new milk, blah, 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 blah. And we run the promotion. It's programming, people. I told y'all, us as black people mainly, or people in general, we don't have none of these devices. Why you think they don't want you with it? How the fuck he can go buy all these radio stations? Why would he? This motherfucker ain't into the radio business. He's into the perception business. He want to paint the perceptions in the minds of the people. And this is how you do it. I told y'all, bro, it's simple, bro. You got to go back to the actual grassroots of this shit. If he got this many radio stations, he can he can project anything he want on you as a listener. When you listen to a song, oh, I don't like that song. You hear that shit 10 more times, you start singing it. That's programming.
Hey, fam, I rock with your message, but them nails is long than the motherfucker, fam. You got the Black Panther motherfucking Killmonger Supreme's nail. Nigga, them nails is sharp than a motherfucker, man. I thought I was gonna get poked through the screen or something. But he got them sharp ass nails, my nigga. Them nails is manicured and sharpened to perfection. Them niggas like what the fuck, like Wolverine claws and shit. Like this nigga got some sharp ass pointy nails. Females, have your nails been sharp and pointy like that? And this is a nigga. Fam, I want to respect you as a man, but them nails is long and sharp than a motherfucker, fam. Chop them bitches down. I bite my nails off, man. Real niggas bite their nails off, you know what I mean? That's it, man. Nigga don't be having no long ass nails. Them scratching you at night. You can scratch your own face up with the motherfucker. Look at them long ass back claws, man. What the fuck? Catwoman claws, man. This nigga got the what? He said they look painted. Now he got the shit on it, the tint with the gloss, little gloss on it with the buff. Just a long ass. Look at that pinky. That's the cocaine pinky, man. Come on, my nigga. We gotta get the jokes in, bro. We gotta get the motherfucking jokes in, man. And the nose look like that pinky and that nose ratio look like you probably, you know what I mean? I ain't gonna say that, allegedly. But people that I know from the hood that got that combination of a nose and that pinky, hey, man, pink cocaine all day, my nigga. Period. Not you, my nigga. I'm about this playing. That's that pink cocaine nose with the fingernail, the pinky nail to go with it. Woo! Dust. That's that dust nail. That dust scooper. Hey, remember the Mac nigga? What's the nigga name? That nigga said, hey, taste this. Hey, check this out. That nigga scooped it in his nail, passed it to the nigga. Pretty told. Yeah, check this shit out, man. That nigga scooped it in his nail, passed it to the nigga, snorted off his nail. Like, man, that's some broad shit. That was some broad shit, man. What was that? Bill Cowboy? What was that? It was a nigga, what's it called it, man? My nigga Richard Pryor. That's some cool shit, man. Yeah. Let's go, y'all. Fair use, man. No, it wasn't Richard Pryor. It wasn't fair. I think, but goddamn, man. Nah, he cool, man. He get a good knowledge of shit. Knowledge you can't get in college, but them nails is sharp in the mud. It kept disturbing me because he kept pointing. That was Willie Dynamite. Okay. Yeah, nigga kept on pointing, man. Them nails is just sharp to the motherfucker. Like, it's gonna stab me. I got scared, my nigga. So my bag, man. Salute to Papa Duck. But it was sharp ass nails, my nigga. My bag, bro. Let's go. Fair you. SIG committee in the building, man. They're gonna get SIG'd on, man. Sorry about that. Let's go, y'all. Fair you.
They can program women to think that having a big ass will make them look sexy or give them attention. Or if you ain't got that, you ain't popping.
Fact.
They program you to think that.
Fact.
You think these jitter boys running around here shooting, doing this dumb shit? That's why I hate when people speak on them. Yeah, we have our decision. But when I put you in the world where I create what I want you to see, and if you know anything about psychology, the more shit you see, you become. And when you do it, I blame the finger at you. I point the finger at you. This is why I say, bro, you are programmed to do the dumb shit that you do. You are programmed to like the food that you like. You are programmed to accept things. And you do this without you even knowing. This is why this motherfucker want to buy all these radio stations. Because he want to put the ideas in your mind. He want to tell you, go buy this, go buy that. And you got to understand, these people are connected with other people. The devil running in a network. You think they're gonna get all these radio stations to start talking about eating healthy? Fuck no. Ain't no money in that. Like, you gotta be at this point, it's enough information.
Stop pointing that long ass fingernail, my nigga. Keep that hand down. You could talk without the hand gestures. That goddamn fingernail ratio, man. Look how sharp. Them motherfucking Black Panther nigga Wakanda claws. Nigga, you got the golden vibranium Wakanda claws at the end of this shit, bro. Stop waving them Wakanda claws, nigga. The vibranium Black Panther woman. What was it? Shuri, nigga. They got the Shuri Black Panther motherfucking vibranium claws, man. They them motherfuckers long to the motherfuckers.
For Black Panther.
No, bitch, I ain't talking about Black Panther. Let's go, y'all. Fair you.
Because we're in the information age. You should know better. You should know better. Now, if you didn't know, I can understand. But you must understand. Listen, man. We in the information age where I'm telling you, these people going to promote your death. These people are going to promote your demise, your downfall. You're going to get out here and you're going to participate because that's all you know. How could you do something you don't even know exists? That's what I say. A lot of these people, you can't fight. You can't put them on the front line to fight a war. They don't even know a war exists. They don't even know that we are fighting a war. You had a war for your mind, and these people want it. And they use instruments like TV, like radio, like social media. Think about this shit. You do what you see. Who told you as a woman to put makeup on? You seen it. Who told you as a dude you got to have all these stacks of money to get attention and be talking about this and all that? You saw it. But who put it in front of you? I didn't.
Who told you to put your nails like that and have your nails sharp as fuck like that and painted and buffed and motherfucking shine like that? Who told you to have your nails like that? They programmed you. Who told you to have your nails sharp as fuck like that, my brother? They programmed you. Your daddy ain't tell you to have no nails like that, nigga. I'm just playing. I'm just saying, my nigga. Who told you to have your nails like that, nigga? They programmed you. They got you too, nigga. So how about that? Let's go. Fair you.
You know what I'm saying? I don't own radio stations, TV stations. Now you see the role that Hollywood plays into your reality. Anything you know about demons and all certain like demons and exorcists and all this bullshit, you learned that from Hollywood. You ever see a brain splatter? You learned it from Hollywood. You ever saw a group of people go through so much trauma on screen till you feel it, till you start crying because it resonates with you and it's emotional. You ain't experienced that shit in real life. You experienced it through Hollywood, psychology. Then they ran us and say, go into the movie theaters, sit down and eat popcorns and get this toxic indoctrination. And you got to pay for it. This is their framework, bro. When you really think about this shit, bro, the rabbit hole goes way deeper. But when you really think about this shit, you'll see just how fucked up and tied up and how involved you are into your own demise and don't even know it. Don't even know it.
Talk your shit.
When I start breaking this shit down and really seeing what time it was, I said, you know what? Bro, we are participants. Yeah. We are the audience. Watching their movie. They're the stage play. They set the stage up and we watch it. The crazy part about it is this is what governs our reality. The things we see, it comes from them. The things they tell us, it comes from them. This is why it's so easy to control people. This is why they say you will own nothing and still be happy. This is why this motherfucker want these radio stations. He need a way to get into the people's mind. It's simple, bro. It is so simple when you really think about it. This is why we can't go to their schools. This is why we can't, you know, we can't involve ourselves in their bullshit, the voting, and you got to unplug, man. When you realize what's going on and what you don't know, but still held responsible, ain't gonna blow your motherfucking mind, bro. It's gonna blow your mind.
All right, man. This is the king of the tin hats. You know what I mean? Big shout out to Papa Duck. You know what I mean? Your new name is Vibranium Catwoman Claw Duck. You know what I mean? But more of the story, I was just trying to show you how powerful George Soros is and the games that he playing when it comes to social media. You know, allegedly he's behind this Kim Porter book that just came out about Puff. You know, and that's a distraction to get everybody off of the bullshit that, you know, that the government mistakes is going down. You know, it's a lot of niggas fumbling the ball at the border, fumbling the ball with these hurricane relief, you know what I mean, funds and efforts and whatnot. And that's not being promoted on, you know, television. What's being promoted? Oh, P. Diddy, 1,000 bottles of lube, 1,000 bottles. Like, when the fuck have that been? Let's be real. 1,000 bottles of fucking baby oil. That's a crime. Let's be real. What do that mean? Oh, he had 1,000 bottles of baby oil. So that mean he killed somebody? What do that mean? Like, let's be real. And that's bullshit compared to what the fuck is going down with these migrants coming across the border. There are actually, you know what I mean, you know, kidnapping, you know, unaliving, you know, raping, you know, beating up police, you know what I mean, taking police vehicles and shit, robbing, stealing, you know, and still get caught and don't go to jail. Still in lavish fucking hotels at $5,000 a month budgets on their little EBT card, hotel, room service all day. We got maids and shit cleaning up, bringing new blankets and new towels every day. And we got Americans struggling in the fucking mountains. Americans struggling over these hurricanes. Nigga, fuck it. Out here in California, when they had them fires and shit. And we still don't get no relief, my nigga. So it's a big distraction to distract you off what the government ain't doing for you. Once you look at that, you're going to vote for who you're going to vote for, period. And it's not the government that's running right now. So they want to distract you. Oh, what about Puff? Oh, Puff. Man, whatever Puff going through, he going to have to live and sleep in the bed that he made. But far as the government, far as this new election, if we don't make the right motherfucking choice, man, we gonna sleep in the bed we made ourselves too. We fall for the fucking banana in the tailpipe because somebody is saying that there's some type of race, or you trying to pan to some type of race with, you know, hip hop and all types of other shit, and you're not appealing to the race with no motherfucking nothing that you're gonna do for the race. You know what I mean? No motherfucking laws, no plans, like no. What are you gonna do for the people that's struggling right now? If I don't hear that, if I keep on hearing that you're a middle class person that grew up with a mama that raised you, like, what the fuck do that got to do with Americans that's struggling right now? Americans that can't pay their fucking bills right now. Americans that can't afford groceries right now. Niggas that's damn near about to be homeless. Niggas that's sleeping in their car. If they go to work, they get work. They work. Their job can't even pay enough for them. They sleeping in their motherfucking car. Like, let's be real. In America, and we sending billions of dollars for war to Ukraine and all types of other places. We just sent 160 million to motherfucking Lebanon for their relief. After the small hats put the boom bams on them, put the kablooies on them. So we pay for the small hats, bombs and shit to put the kablooies on them, but then we go get them a relief fund of 160 something million. And we say we only got $750 for Americans. That's some wild shit, my nigga. That's the shit they don't want you to see. They want you to say, hey, Puffy. When you got every news channel talking about Puffy, it's a distraction, my nigga. When you got niggas trying to buy the radio stations, right before the election, it's a distraction, my nigga. They're trying to hide the bullshit that they doing, you know? That's what's going on. What I was saying about this motherfucking hurricane, man, I'm going to break the HAARP shit down, man. It's a small hat time. Y'all tuned in at the right time, man. 10 hat time, not small hat. This is 10 hat time. We're about to go into the dialogue I was talking about last night. I'm about to show you what this motherfucking HAARP machine does. And then I'm going to get to, you know, I'm going to get to get to what the Democrats and shit and them is doing and shit about these hurricane releases, because there's a whole nother hurricane approaching right now, y'all. You know what I mean? Mike or whatever, a whole nother hurricane category 5 causing a massive evacuation out of Florida, Tampa. People are evacuating. They tell them to evacuate, not pipe down, get your supplies. They saying get the fuck up out of there. It's gonna be the biggest motherfucking hurricane that has hit in history. It's a category 5. So they telling people to leave, bro. So let me show you what type of shit that can create a category 5 out the blue. Right before the election. Let's go, y'all. Fair use.
Deep in the forest of Gakona, Alaska, lays what has to be one of the world's largest antenna arrays. HAARP, otherwise known as the High Frequency Auroral Research Program, has been shrouded in mystery and conspiracy theories since construction work started in the mid-90s. Given the nature of the facility, there has been many claims by conspiracy theory groups claiming that HAARP was designed to control the weather, weaponized to cause disruption and destruction to unaware targets. HAARP has also been blamed for causing the 7-magnitude Haitian earthquake of 2010, which was reported to have killed more than 220,000 people. However, for the record, the Haitian quake was caused by slippage of a previously unmapped fault along the border of the Caribbean and the North American tectonic plates. Other natural disasters such as the 2011 earthquake and tsunami in Japan, the Moore, Oklahoma tornado of 2013, and a landslide in 2006 in the Philippines have all been reported as a result of HAARP use. One of the most ludicrous conspiracy theories is that HAARP was designed to control people's minds, along with altering the very fabric of reality. So what sparked all these conspiracy theories regarding HAARP? Maybe it was the experiment scientists were performing back in March 2004. Using a 1-megawatt generator, scientists sent radio pulses every 7.5 seconds towards the ionosphere from the HAARP mega array of antennas, which covered acres of land. These radio waves traveled 30 miles up, hitting the ionosphere, which resulted in a modest neon light show visible from the ground. Natural aurora happens when electrons from a cloud of hot gas known as plasma.
Boom. Now, people in Alaska always see these aurora clouds. Always see this shit. This is natural in Alaska. You always see the aurora clouds when you go up there. That means that HAARP machine is being worked. That means it's being, because when it's worked, it creates the clouds. You know what I mean? The aurora clouds, the little colorful rainbow-like shit that's aurora. You know what you see only in Alaska. Niggas don't be seeing no aurora shit in just fucking California. We don't see that. But in Alaska, you will get that aurora shit, right? Because that's that machine being used, man. Fair use, man. Allegedly, y'all. I was telling y'all about this machine that can control weather. And who's to say that this is alleged? Who's to say that they're not controlling the weather? And it's funny how these hurricanes are hitting all the Republican states hard. Now, you think just with South Carolina, North Carolina, Tennessee, Alabama, Georgia, and Florida alone, that's millions of people who can't vote. Millions. Not 1 million, not 2 millions of people that can't vote because they're going through a tragedy to where they don't even have a home, a place to live. They're trying to figure out how they're going to live their life, let alone try to go vote. Nigga, I don't got a phone. I ain't got no ID. I lost everything. They're trying to get their life together. Nobody is thinking about voting if you went through a horrific motherfucking hurricane that wiped out everything, right? And they know this. Allegedly, this is what I'm just thinking, tin hat shit. This is what I'm just thinking. So if you wipe out most of the voters, not wipe them out, but, you know, put them through some shit to where they're not thinking about voting. They're thinking about niggas surviving in life. That's a lot of millions of voters that's not accounted for. Okay, now let's talk about this governor. What do you call him? Galvin Newscum, right? That's what Trump called him. You know, he just made it a law in California for no ID registration to vote. So people that's undocumented with no ID in California could vote. You know, that law was made for the migrants that's coming in, because I think that the deal that they got with the migrants that's coming in is that you're going to vote Democrat. That's all they got to do. They used to put you through a test. You got to know American history, who the presidents, who this, that, and the third. Nah, your new test to come in this motherfucker, vote Democrat. That's it. Now, if you say that they don't, because a lot of, undocumented immigrants don't have ID. So if you say you could vote with no ID, what is that doing? That's making it easier for immigrants to vote. And if you got to deal with the immigrants, I'll let you in as long as you vote. Boom, I just gave a green light for you. Don't even have to be documented. I'll count your vote. This is in California. Gavin Newsom just passed this law. This is right before election, right? This is why they're letting these migrants in to vote. That's why they're giving them these lavish hotel accommodations and shit, whatnot, because the agreement is you vote Democrat. To me, if you spend $1 billion on them in 2 years, 3 years, you spend $1 billion on them, and we can't get no money from FEMA. FEMA say they zapped all this shit for votes, my nigga. And then you're going to allegedly, this tin hat shit, you're going to allegedly, use that HAARP thing and whoop, send 2 back-to-back strong ass hurricanes through all the little Republican voter states. I don't know. That's a coincidence. Y'all tell me. Let's continue with the content. Fair use. But this is letting you know how the HAARP weapon is actually used. Let's go, y'all. Fair use.
Rains down from space and excites the molecules in the ionosphere. However, HAARP was able to create a similar experience by sending powerful radio waves from the ground. Maybe this is why conspiracy theories have their concerns and have created these bizarre and ludicrous theories. However, as documented in the Feb 2005 edition of the journal Nature, this experiment was to improve understanding of the aurora and help explain how the ionosphere adversely affects radio communications. After this experiment took place, the scientists were left with a tantalizing possibility that such radio-fueled emissions could one day form the basis of a technology which can be used for urban lighting and even celestial advertising. So the questions are, what is HAARP? Why was it made? How does it work? And who owns HAARP? Now, originally HAARP was owned by the US Air Force, but since 2015, it was handed over to the University of Alaska Fairbanks. Now, technically, HAARP is the world's most capable, high-power, high-frequency transmitter for study of the ionosphere. The principal instrument is the Ionospheric Research Instrument, the IRI. This consists of 180 HF cross dipole antennas spread across 33 acres. The IRI is capable of radiating a massive 3.6 megawatts into the upper atmosphere and ionosphere. The transmit-capable frequencies are selectable in the range of 2.7 MHz up to 10 MHz. Since the antennas form a sophisticated phased array, the transmitted beam can take many shapes over a wide angle range. This also results in multiple beams being formed. As well as HAARP using active antennas and transmitters, it's also capable of passive reception, which is used to only monitor or listen. This must be the best receiving station on the planet. HAARP radio waves heat electrons in the ionosphere, anywhere from 60 to 80 kilometers altitude, but this can also extend as far as 500 kilometers altitude. Now, this creates small perturbations that are similar to the kinds of interactions that happen in nature. With HAARP, scientists can control when and where these perturbations occur, so they can measure their effects. Now, with all that said, what do you think about HAARP? Have you ever heard it on air transmitting? Well,
hey, like they said, man, that motherfucker control weather. Any spot that they point that motherfucker at, it was controlled by the Army. Now it's controlled by the Alaskan College, which anybody could fund that and who they want to. You did. Let you know, man, weather control is real. Mind control is real. Ebony in the building. Good morning, E Boogie. Yada. I'm gonna throw the alley-oop. I see people don't want to tap in on this content. We're going deep down a rabbit hole. Niggas is, wipe it's cold out they eye. People probably don't look they flies. Nigga in the bed, under the covers. I get it. I got this, man. I got this. Don't even worry about it. More content with no motherfucking nonsense. Now we're about to get the motherfucking cloud seeding. See, we gotta go to the cloud seeding to show you how they work with this cloud seeding shit. Now, it's other shit that's beyond HAARP. It's some shit that's called cloud seeding, right? That's how you weather control with cloud seeding. Let's go, y'all. Fair use. Whatever that music is, cut that shit off. But you see, it's saying that you basically put this, you see the clouds. So when you see the motherfucking see the airplane seeding the cloud, which is, you know, the chemtrails. So when you see the chemtrails in the clouds, boom, airflow going up. However the airflow is going to maintain the forming of a cloud that many super boom. So you see the airflow. You see the airflow. You see in the cloud. This is the airplane and it's a tower seeding. So it's a tower seeding and it creates snow and rain with the airflow and it then push it down. You feel me? So yeah, I see chemtrails and people say the chemtrails is, you know, putting shit in the atmosphere and whatnot. It's weather seeding. You know, they're controlling weather in Dubai right now to where they're seeding. They're not seeding. They're fucking shooting clouds with drones with electronic magnetic shit. Electricity. They basically zapping the clouds with electricity and it's raining in Dubai. You know what I mean? Because it barely rains out there, so they need rain out there and shit. So remember, it just flooded in Dubai. I think that's just when they first used, you know what I mean, they little machines to go up there and fuck with the clouds. Remember, it flooded like a motherfucker, so they were just testing it out. So yeah, they going up in their clouds and electrifying the clouds for it to rain and shit. So it's a procedure that goes down, you know, around the world, not just America. Like you said, see Steezy, Project Bluebeam, you know, that's when they're gonna use the holographs and, you know, delusions in the sky and make you think that it's an alien war coming, or, you know, the coming of the return of Christ, Muhammad, or whoever your religious deity might be. Yeah, they could put anything in the sky. We done seen that shit. So yeah, they doing a lot of shit, man. A lot of shit going down under our nose. And we so distracted with, you know, celebrity drama, celebrity bullshit, chumped up charges, police, you know, brutality, but not focused on the government that's tricking us, you know, that's fucking us over, that don't give a fuck about the citizens, but give a fuck about every citizen, you know, around and aboard, but America. You gotta wake the fuck up, man. It's gonna be the most important election of our life, man. If you want this shit to keep going down like I was going down, you know, y'all vote for the same system. I'm telling y'all, man. America used to be at the top, man. This is the fall of Babylon, man. I'm a very spiritual dude. And Revelations, it said the fall of Babylon, you know. Nobody would sell their products to America no more. They don't say America, they say Babylon. But I assume Babylon is America because it says strongest forces at that time, the biggest empire, you know. And as far as war, you know what I mean, as far as army, we the strongest, you know what I mean? So with that being said, like, you know, as far as import and export, we make the most money. Everybody send their shit here to make money. Like, so yeah, this is the empire. You know, besides, you know, of course, Britain, Great Britain and shit, but nobody send their shit out there. Britain send their shit here to sell, you know. So yeah, this is a big power, you know what I mean? And for it to be going through the financial woes that we're going through right now, for people, you know, to be forming different countries, forming, you know, different type of shit besides the UN to combat the UN, you know, and combat America. It ain't the heyday of America no more. You know, the dollar is depreciating. You know, like you buy a car that depreciate, the dollar is depreciating because of inflation. So yeah, America is Babylon. You know, and it predicts this in the Bible, in Revelations. If you ever read the Bible, go to Revelations. It predicts the fall of Babylon. Yep. And I think we are witnessing the beginning of the fall of Babylon. But we could vote and shit, try to keep it back strong for a little bit more. But this is programmed, like this is deliberately, like it's a war on American citizens, my nigga. Period. It's a war on us, man. If y'all don't see that shit, that they are fucking y'all up, Y'all gotta wake up. Period. These unnecessary storms and tornadoes and earthquakes that they using a HAARP machine to do. You know, they had some bricks, some mountains and shit. Some shit and some stone motherfucking sculptures and shit in the mountain somewhere. And it has a population, like it says some shit that they want to have the population at this. So a lot of this shit is population control. You know what I mean? They want to get rid of as much motherfuckers as they can, allegedly. You know, so a lot of it is population control. A lot of it is territory grabs. You know what I mean? Like a lot of it is territory grabs. You know, a lot of these places that got hit, you know, they're gonna come and rebuild, and the people that was there ain't gonna be there no more. You know, allegedly that in the mountains, you know, that got hit in North Carolina, South Carolina, the Appalachian Mountains, they got a lot of what's that shit called, man? The shit they need to do the phones, the chips for the phones, whatever it's called. But they got a lot of that in the mountains. So allegedly they want to start digging up in the mountains, and that's why, allegedly. There's a lot of them chips, whatever the sodium, titanium, sodium, whatever the fuck. Some is in the mountains that they could grab and mine. You know what I mean? And allegedly, you know. So, yep, you're right. Yep, you're right. Bill Gates followed that theory that we need to get rid of billions of people. Oh yeah, for the green planet. Okay, Mac Mean and this motherfucker. Shout out to my brother Mac Mean. I throw the alley-oop out to you, Mac, if you want to tap in on this. But yeah, it's a plan, man. Period. That's why Bill Gates buying all these farmland and shit and trying to make all this fake meat and fake vegetables and shit. Like, it's crazy, man. It's a war on humanity, bro. It's a war on humanity, and I think that I don't know, but it sounds like the elites don't want us here. It sounds like the elites just want a world with just them and their family just living, and they trying to eliminate a lot of motherfuckers. That's what it looked like to me. Period. Allegedly. Like I said, vibranium and weed. I don't know. But it looked like they trying to wipe shit out, you know, for the big stakes. You know what I mean? Where the big money is at. Like, you wonder why California, like the big spots, LA, San Francisco, just look like a war zone. New York look like a war zone. Them are the biggest markets besides Texas out here, besides Texas and Florida, the biggest markets where all this shit come through. Niggas like California could be their own country. Like, we make so much money over here. We don't need none of the United States. We got to import everything. We make so much money over here. But now this shit look like a war zone. People are moving down south, leaving California, moving to Nevada, moving to Washington, Oregon, everywhere. Colorado, everywhere but California. You know what that makes? California empty, and the real motherfuckers that could stay here, afford to stay here, could come and start buying up shit. Because now all the people that's afraid of California left, you know, and then once the billionaires start coming, and then the billionaires on Wall Street is buying all the property in Vegas, all the property in LA, you know what I mean, all the property in Miami. You notice if you buy property, it's hard to buy property right now because niggas is cashing out. They don't need a bank loan. You got people paying cash for the full property. So if it's an $800,000 property, you come with your $800,000 loan, they gon' end shit. I got $900 cash, not no loan. I put $950. Fuck it, $950. For that $800 that your bank got, this nigga gonna come with an extra $150 on top, cash. You can't compete with that. He got it, and that's what people is going through. You can't even buy a house because people come with what hard, you know what I mean, the money over fist bread to where they buying the houses whole. They don't need no motherfucking loan. Let's get my brother Mac Mean in the building. Mac Mean, what's your brother? Good morning.
What's good, man? How you feeling?
I'm good money, man. I couldn't sleep, man. Fuck it, man. I woke up and got busy, man. No Frank Ocean, man.
Nigga, you coming in hot. You coming in hot. You coming in hot.
Shit.
I do want to say something about that thing when you talking about population control, because a lot of people in the game we get caught up and we start thinking about, you know, like this is a black thing, or they want to get rid of black. Man, this is a economic stature thing. You know what I'm saying? And when you speak about HAARP, I was learning about HAARP. I had 20 years in New York. Yup. right? While I was up north, I read a lot of books. I'm talking about 1,000 books I read, probably more. And the HAARP program, when they started doing that was like weather alteration, messing with the weather and doing a lot of shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? But what I wanted to say about the population control, Bill Gates said it outright, flat out, right before COVID happened, all that. Him and his wife was talking about, we got to get rid of a certain amount of people. And if you look at America, it almost seems like the worst plan. And what you said about this might be our last vote if we don't get out there. What we seeing right now, right, is almost like the worst plan that can possibly. It's like me and you get together and say, well, how could we absolutely fuck this shit up, right? Okay, let's open up the borders. Let's kill all the rappers off. First, let's start with the young ones. Let's get rid of all the rappers. Let's change. It's almost like a reset. And after we get rid of the young rappers, let's kill the middle-aged ones with heart disease and all this other shit. And then all our old rappers is getting indicted. The ones with power. I'm starting to think that we shouldn't, like me personally, bro, and the voice I carry, I shouldn't even be talking against none of that. I should be straight up speaking against the government and what they trying to do, so we as people can get together, because even the race issue is a distraction, bro. We out here arguing about, you know what I'm saying, like racism, like that shit is the top 10 in your yo, bro, these niggas.
No, it's about classism. It's not no racism. It's billionaires that's Mexican, African, Chinese, Asian, Jamaican, Haitian. Yeah, they all fucking with each other. It's classism. It's not about racism. All them niggas got business together. All them niggas Fortune 500 company partners, shareholders. You know what I mean? Like, come on.
I get offended. I personally get offended when they're using the race thing with me, because look, when you think about this, the racism don't sit higher than immigration. The way they just let 400,000 people they just let up in the country. You know, in Poland they killing the illegal immigrants. Like, the citizens got the right to mow them niggas down. You come up in Poland, they're killing you, bro. This shit's going viral. And their crime rate is the lowest in the world. You feel where I'm coming from? So that immigration thing and them letting everybody, I feel like anybody should be able to get up in a country if they do it the right way. But why they not letting none of my niggas go home that did petty shit back in the days? They was giving niggas 20 years for some fucking crack. You know what I mean? A little bit of crack. And then the nigga that's next to him, you know what I'm saying? Say, yo, bro, this shit, it feels like whatever they can do to fuck this America up, they doing it. You understand me? And our military is not the strongest no more. It used to be, bro. I did a side-by-side with Russia's capabilities, China's capabilities, and America in terms of how much like payload they got, how many missiles they got, nuclear capabilities, and all that. In America, that's why China and Russia feel like they could throw threats at us, my nigga. It's not only, you know what I'm saying, and also too, they're outside of NATO. NATO is 32 countries that got together. If you got one country that got together that said, you know what, fuck y'all, you dig? That's showing you that NATO is not
5 countries, 6. You got BRICS. You got what the BRICS stand for? Russia. What's that? Iran, China. Fucking what's the other S and what's the B for? The S and the B.
Bukkake.
It's all them goddamn countries coming together. It's called BRICS, and they're against the UN. They're like, fuck the American dollar. We got just as much motherfucking army. We got just as much money and influence, probably more, with all of us teaming up. We're tired about this. We tired of this American regime. So we tired of this shit. We tired of your money, your tariffs, your nigga. Nah, we nigga, fuck that. And that's what they said. And that's with this administration. They didn't do that shit when Trump was in office. They know Trump would drop a nuke on their ass, allegedly. He wasn't playing. And it was cool because Trump is a billionaire. It's like, come on, man. You go out there to Kim Jong-un and all that. Them niggas probably own all types of fly shit. You gonna get like, nigga, it's like they own that motherfucker. You go to Russia, man, that motherfucking Pentagon and all that. Not the Pentagon, but that Russian castle look like a castle.
Let me ask you something.
I imagine Putin got some lavish castle looking shit out there on a hella shit. You go to America and you come to motherfucking Biden. And come, what do you own? Your mansion? Like, come on, you don't own nothing. You don't like. They come to America, they see buildings with Trump name on it, casinos and hotels and shit. You got Mar-a-Lago. Come to my mother. Like, come on, my nigga. Like, I'm a boss. I'm a billionaire. Like, I run shit out here. That's what they want to fuck with. They don't want to fuck with nobody that's getting paid $200,000 a year. You trying to talk to a billionaire and a trillionaire? It's like, who are you talking to? Right? I'm just saying they respect Trump because he got the same type of money they got, I think. And he'll drop a bomb on their ass, I think. He cocky. That nigga walked in front of Queen, the old queen, no disrespect to Britain and the UK, but the queen, that nigga walked in front of her. That's illegal. You're supposed to walk behind the queen. That nigga walked in front of her like, fuck all that, nigga. Yeah. He didn't give a fuck. The Kremlin.
And Kim Jong-un looked like a whole fucking a fan. He looked like a fan when he met him, man. He was smiling, 32 teeth, ear to ear. Because you want to know why? Kim Jong-un was taught like growing up for him. He didn't grow up in North Korea. He grew up in Switzerland. He went to school in Switzerland. He came up off American music. That motherfucker, he likes America. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? They say a lot of. I'm talking about. He won't say that, but growing up, if you look at the people that he went to college with and all the stories they say this nigga had Michael Jordan on his wall. You know what I'm saying? And that's how he rocked. He came up like that. But under North Korea, you know, they have that North Korean thing going on that he got to maintain. But it was impossible for anybody else to sit in front of him outside of Trump. Let's keep it 100. Nobody else would. Yeah, nobody else would.
Put the bricks up there. That shit stand for Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa. But it's an S. Oh, South Africa. Duh. There you go. What the fuck? Bro, you got South Africa, Russia, Brazil, India, and China. Bro, stop playing, man. Stop playing, man. It's a new regime coming, and I think this is the battle of regimes right now. That's why, you know, you got so many corporations, you know, big people, George Soros and all the people putting money behind Kamala, and, you know, yeah, because it's a battle for resources, my nigga. This is the real trillionaire, billionaire battle. They know if Trump getting that motherfucker, he gonna shut a lot of that bullshit down. They ain't gonna be able to run that playbook no more.
Listen, you know, Russia sent us a threat. Russia sent a lot of threats, right? But Russia sent the threat like maybe 4 or 5 days ago, and now they out there investigating whether they just lit off a fucking nuclear bomb, testing, underground testing. You know that's illegal around the world. So they saying that Russia just did that. They issued that warning that if y'all keep on supporting Ukraine, you know what I mean? That we're gonna smack you motherfuckers. And then they went and tested them up. I think they've been doing it, and America just don't let us know that.
Man, you know they have Russian planes flying over the Atlantic Ocean, my nigga. They ain't playing with America. They ain't playing. China, they let China fly a fucking balloon, a helium balloon, like collecting data over our shit. Like, how the fuck do they fly a balloon from China to over here? How the fuck it get over here? That shit went from China. That shit was, somebody lifted that shit from America, period. But imagine a balloon. Like, how the fucking balloon float from China way to America? Like, let's stop playing. But it was a China balloon. At the end of the day, man, like I said, it's an elite battle, bro. It's the battle of the fucking elites. What? You got Elon Musk backing up motherfucking Trump. It's an elite battle. It's a battle of the fucking elites. Nigga,
that's how the pieces is moving. That's how the pieces is moving right now. That's how the pieces move. Let me ask you something, y'all. What could we do, like the regular American, right? Without, you know, like what could we do to make sure our future is secure, in your opinion?
We just gotta go out and vote. Like, we could vote right now. Go out and vote. Don't wait till the last minute. Go out and vote. You know what I mean? Period. That's the only thing we could do and make your vote count. You know, like niggas be complaining about their government and shit, what their government doing and their mayor doing. Like, that's the main votes, nigga. That's what you really need to be for the governor and the motherfucking mayor of your city. That's the ones that's really fucking you up. If you're going through some shit, then it goes to the president too. So vote all your motherfucking city council people, all the people that's running your city. Make sure that vote. You know what I mean? You probably don't want to vote for Kamala or Trump, but your city and the shit that's going down in your town, make sure you do them votes, nigga. Or you're gonna keep going through the bullshit you're going through. Period.
And make sure that person that you voting for, you know, take a little time out to make sure that they covering your concerns, or they, you know what I mean? They covering things that apply to you. Now, yesterday was the deadline for a lot of states. You know what I'm saying? I think most of the states deadline to register was yesterday. You know what I did, man? I got a media pass, yup, and I registered to be a poll worker. My nigga, I'm gonna be out there. All this shit I'm doing right here, I'm taking it to the street. I'm taking it to the street.
Yeah, I'm already registered, man. I've been registered since fucking Obama. That was the first time I really voted. So they send you the shit every year. You know what I mean? They send it in the mail. You got the pamphlet and the whole voter kit. So yeah, but if you got
now y'all can do it. They can do it online now. Y'all can register online. You know what I'm saying? Like, and yeah, get out there, man. Get active, man. For real,
this is important, bro. I think the whole puppy shit is a distraction, because not only you got the Ciroc that put the bread up for Cassie, her lawyer, and put the bread up for Lil Rob lawyer. You got George Soros putting the money behind this motherfucking book right here.
Oh, get the fuck out of here,
man! That's what the white nigga said.
Wait.
Said, so what do you? The white dude that put this book out, the nigga Art Dialogue did an interview with him, and Art Dialogue said, "Well, I'll be sure want to sue. And what about the other celebrities that might want to sue?" He said, "Go ahead, we got too much money." He said, "If you want to sue George Soros."
Wait a minute. Yuck. You got the book, Yuck?
Yeah, you didn't know I was reading from the book.
Yuck. Hey, Yuck. This girl.
I was reading from the book, nigga. I have the book, nigga. We doing readings in this motherfucker.
I missed it. Listen, you
want me to do a reading from this shit?
Listen. One of the girls that I rock with on the tube, she had about 2,000 subs, my nigga. That bitch up to 50,000 millions of views. You know what I'm saying? I'm reading that book like chapter by chapter. You know what I'm saying? That's some smutty shit. Nigga, don't ever bring that book around.
My wife bought this book, nigga. I was out of town, nigga. I came back from a show, nigga. Wife had it, read the whole book. Oh shit. Yeah, wifey had it. Shout out to wifey, KZ. She been grab that motherfucker.
Hey,
man.
yo, son, I might do a reading with that with some regime music in the back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I've been reading the motherfucker. I read it. That shit did that shit did a lot of numbers when I read it the first time. Couple times, yeah, but yeah, I've been reading this motherfucker. This is the big empire.
I've been out the loop, man. I've been over there tearing shit up with this everywhere. I'm all over the place, man.
But yeah, man, I think all that shit is a distraction, because when you see the people behind the shit, they're elitists. George Soros, this book drops when this nigga Diddy is in jail. So now it keeps the whole focus on Diddy. We're not talking about the shit that's going down with the migrants. We're not talking about the shit that's going down with the hurricane relief and FEMA and shit. We're talking about Puffy and Kim Porter and Tupac and Reggie.
Are they suing that dude? Are they suing the dude that released that?
Yeah, let me pull him up. I already had the nigga.
I kind of like I didn't understand.
That's a white dude. And Art of Dialogue is confronting this nigga about the book. So we would, yeah. But I'm gonna tell you this, man. Jaguar Wright ain't playing no motherfucking games.
Wait. You seen Dame in the shit he dropped yesterday?
Yeah, I just played it.
My nigga, man. Oh, he spoke his soul and that shit. That was the illest interview. I think he did. That was I think that's the realest interview that he might have done.
Hey, the realest, bro. I played we damn near played an hour of that, but we went in on that one, man. But look, this is the nigga right here that wrote the book. I want to get to the part where he say George Soros. Let me see. Hold on.
Be with Tupac Shakur.
I'd have to see that. I can't think of that exact page right now. I know more about the.
Hold on.
How do we, if Kim Porter didn't give it to her? I don't want to comment too much about like the people's names. I don't want you to ask me like too many people's names for their protection about like, well, this person knew that just LaWanda sounds like a nice person. I know she's super involved. She wants to have a conversation with me.
Okay, he's talking about the girl that's Kim Porter homegirl. So this is when he talked about the George Soros shit, I think. Let's go, y'all. Fair you.
She can call me.
Well, I wouldn't. The reason why I said her name is because she spoke publicly.
I understand.
And so I think that
Ebony Electra.
it would be fair. It would be fair to say that someone who was close to Kim Porter would have probably had a conversation as close as she was to Kim Porter, or is alleged to be close to Kim Porter, would have had a conversation to know whether she was working on a tell-all book, any kind of, because what I understand, Kim Porter was working on children's books. And so in any of your talking to the people who allegedly gave you this flash drive, there was no mention about children's books, her children's books that she was planning on writing? No?
Nope.
Okay.
Fair use, fair use, fair use, fair use. It's getting to the part. Let me think. I think. Let's go.
What was your source for the claim about Diddy's alleged abuse towards Kim Porter, despite people close to her, including LaWanda Lane, denying it? What
is my feeling of how I prove that Diddy was abusive to Kim herself? Well, multiple sources I talked to about that he was abusive. We have the whole story about St. Tropez on the yacht, the broken nose. So I researched the heck out of that. Her getting hit with the chair that I released, that Radar put out first.
Okay, we got that. Fair use, fair use.
In the picture.
Okay.
It's like Diddy, Neo, Diddy, record executive,
right.
Diddy, Andre Harrell, Diddy with one of his sons. I removed it because they're like working out in a gym and they have no shirts on. I pulled it out. I know which kid it is. I don't want to say it. I'm just trying to think of the other photo. So it's not him and them. It's like as if she's taking the photos. It's Sean with these people.
But you factually do not know who's taking the photo, correct?
Well, I've been told they're hers.
No, I mean, you don't know personally.
I wasn't there. Yeah.
No, yeah, I mean, you don't know personally who's taking the photo.
Correct.
But you were told.
Yes.
The person that told you.
These are Kim's photos. This is her flash drive. These are hers.
Right.
Yes.
So what I'm saying is, was the person that allegedly gave you the flash drive, were they there when the photos were taken?
I'm not going to comment.
Okay. The alleged memoir suggests that P. Diddy Combs directed Faith Evans to sleep with Tupac after November 30th, 1995, following Tupac's release from.
All right, I ain't about to play all the. I get blurred, but you get it. I ain't have it linked.
No, you know what I'm having an issue with today, yup, is that none of these people, even though they seen the whole Tasha K situation, Jaguar Wright is not saying allegedly about nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like she ain't saying.
Nigga, I'm gonna pull some shit up. Nigga, she official. Nigga, you didn't know who she is?
Yeah, I know exactly who she is.
Okay, I'm about to pull it back up and let you see. See, nigga, she was in the game, bro.
I know.
She was in the fucking game, my nigga. Peep this shit, right?
I heard what you said. What was the nigga with the afro with from the Roots? Like, how did she get around? She was around.
Look, well, nigga, that's her and Jay-Z.
I see.
That's her and Jay, nigga. She was the background singer. We got pictures with her when Jay did the shit live with Mary J. Blige, nigga. She background singer on stage with Mary on Jay-Z shit.
Can I say something? Those flash drives or what they was talking about, they got that exists. That dude was way too. He, like I said, with Jaguar, they not saying allegedly.
Oh, here we go. That's Jaguar on stage with Jay. What was that called when he did the little unplug? What was that called? Unplug?
Yeah, on MTV.
MTV, unplugged, whatever that shit. That's her singing. That's not Mary J. That's Jaguar.
When he did the live band,
the live band, unplugged.
Yeah, she just
Mary J. Blige. This Mary J. Blige on the same set. So that's Mary, and then boom, we got Jaguar on the same shit.
Now, hold on. I just seen that picture with Hove and Foxy, right? Let me say something about that. This right here, Dame is about to get a lot of motherfucking get back. And you think about it, man. Let me ask you.
Let's go to that. You remember that album cover?
Yeah. I used that picture.
No, that was her. When she put that album cover, I said, that's her. I remember that shit.
I think it's like this. When you talk about Aaliyah, Kim Porter, these people that's exposing them don't got no monetary gain. They don't really give a fuck about that. And if they knew all this shit for so long and didn't say nothing, it's something personal. Like with her, it's personal. You want to know why? Kim Porter. With Gene Deal, it's personal. You want to know why? Because of Wolf. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, you feel me? Like they have something personal, and she's been in the game. And the fact that she ain't say nothing for years and years, and now she coming out, and with the receipts, They said they got flash drives and all type of shit, bro. And they not they. You know, you got to think if it comes down to defamation or if it comes down to a criminal case, they would have to release those or go to jail. So that's what they risking, or being sued. The least they don't give a fuck. They exposing them.
That's the same shit I asked. Like if Tasha K could get hit with a lawsuit for defamation, why Jaguar ain't got hit with that?
I worked at Def Jam for 4 years, right? How do you feel that the building felt? That breakup with the Rockefeller caused the crime. Oh shit. That breakup with the Rockefeller and Murder Inc. going down crushed the whole Def Jam. There should be more than 300 artists there. Overnight, it went to 7. I think it was foul the way Jay did Dame, though. I think it was foul, man. I think it was, you know what I'm saying? And it's like the elephant in the room because, yo, here it is. Him, Kareem, Biggs Burks put up $300,000 for Rockefeller. Dame, Jay was the talent. Dame was the businessman. You understand what I'm saying? So how the fuck do you? That's a picture of Poland behind me. By the way, y'all, that's how it's really going on. They kill the immigrants. But anyway, the deal was them 3 together. Yo, listen, while I'm working at Def Jam in 2003. You didn't see Jay-Z nowhere in the building, but yet they was dropping films, they was dropping music and shit like that. I just feel like, you know, this is Dame Dash's get back, and it's gonna come in the form of Gene Deal, and Jaguar Wright. You feel me? The lawsuits, all of those fucking new cases. I mean, to us, it's just numbers and shit like that, but to the feds, they sifting through that shit right now, man. You know, so I just feel like right now, yup. This is let's wipe everybody out now. Who you got left? Russell, you know what he doing, you know what I'm saying? He getting his thing tickled in Bali. You feel me? Allegedly. Who else do you got? Allegedly.
But look, it's a shakedown. Man, I said this motherfucker. I said they going after all our black billionaires. Period.
Only one gonna survive.
Only one gonna survive is Oprah Winfrey because she in pocket. That's it.
No, in the music, Jay Prince.
Man, Jay ain't a billionaire. I'm talking about billionaires. The only one's gonna survive, LeBron. He in pocket. Oprah, she in pocket. You know what I mean? I'm talking about the black billionaires. Who was Jordan? He gonna survive. He in pocket. The nigga that's out of pocket, nigga, they gonna shake you down. Just like they make you, they could break you, my nigga. Just like when a nigga, boy, we come from the old school day. When the old dad say, nigga, I brought you in this world, I take you out this motherfucking world. Right? Mm-hmm. Right? Absolutely. That's real life in the industry. That's why they do 360 deals, because they feel like they made you, nigga. And if you disrespect, man, I could play you a motherfucker.
That's disrespect in itself to take everything. You signing me for a music deal, but you taking my book deal. You taking my merch deal. You taking my advertisement deal.
No, but they feel that this money that they put up, which you owe, which is a motherfucking loan, they act like it wasn't a loan that you had to pay back, but they looking like they put up all this money to blow you up and make you who you are, and marketing and promotion, take you around the world, putting videos and shit on the radio and this, that, and the third. They feel they made you. Even though that marketing budget, everything they spent, you have to pay it back. It's a loan. But with that loan, they want more, right? Not only you paying the loan back at the smallest, at the most highest interest rate ever, they want a part of everything else. Now, the nigga that made the 360 was Leo Cohen.
Yeah, facts.
Now, Lupe Fiasco was signed over there without a 360. He just did an interview with Angela Yee that said that Leo Cole and them said, nigga, if he don't sign the 360, they're not promoting his album. They're not putting no marketing dollars, none of that shit. So he said his last couple hours, they didn't put no money in it because he didn't do the 360.
So he would have to secure that money from somewhere else. What's so weird is that I think that's why a lot of the young artists
he said that was the end of his career because he couldn't get a deal after that. They blackballed him.
Look, I think that those three, now people that don't understand, recoupable money means that when you sign a deal, like Shine signed a deal with Puffy for $900,000. Recoupable, when they say, oh, they gave me $1 million to sign, no, they gave you $1 million budget. And what's so foul about that budget?
No, they gave you $1 million loan.
$1 million loan in the form of a budget. And what they do is they give it to you, but they don't even let you control it because they snatching from it to pay your way as you move along. So basically, they signing you to be your daddy. You know what I mean? The young boys, I think a lot of young boys escape that. You got to think because they didn't sign these big deals, these big 360 deals and shit like that. They got popping on the internet. So their value was a little bit different. You know what I'm saying? Like they didn't necessarily need you to promote them that way. You know, and I think that Dame and Rockefeller and Jay Prince and them was like the ones, and Master P was the ones to design that sort of deal where, yo, listen, we're already popping on the street. This is all we need you to do. 1, 2, 3. You feel me? You can't take my whole life. And what does an insurance policy look like too? If you know, like from a record label's perspective, are all the rappers insured by default when they sign?
That's why I left rap a lot. I didn't know. You know what I mean? I never knew about life insurance until I went to rap a lot. Once I found that out, you know, I was like, nigga, I'm out of here. I ain't, you know, period. Life insurance, my nigga. And yeah, so they had life insurance on a nigga. You know, that was the first time I ever had a deal with life insurance when I went to rap a lot. Now that could be protecting the artist, you know what I mean? Because the artist, you know, rapping is a dangerous sport. What if you go out on the road and, you know, Lord forbid the worst happen, you know, it's insurance, you know. But I don't know if the insurance go to your family. I think the insurance goes to the actual record label because they put up all this money for you, so they need to be paid back. So that's what the insurance is for. Do I think it's fair? Hell no. I left rap a lot because of that, you know.
It's a long. Can I read some of the comments?
Go ahead, talk your shit.
All right, we got Kenny Mack in the building. He says Jaguar Wright is crazy as fuck. Some people think that, and then also people say she's like Orlando Brown, where she acts crazy to stay alive. But yeah, some people say that. Yuck and JT, the bigger figure, always talk about this stuff. Salute.
Nah, we talk about this 360 shit, man. Period.
Fuck a 360 deal. Mac Pure Art says, yeah, fuck it completely. Yeah, you know what I mean. And that's crazy that it's a loan. Why don't they just call it a loan? Why they call it a budget or? And how does that money work? Because like from Rockefeller perspective, I remember Chris and Neef and them niggas complaining about money, and they had a budget up behind them. You know what I mean? Like we can't do nothing. These niggas is all piled up in a hotel. They didn't sign for $300,000, $500,000. Like where all that money at? Niggas like, yo, listen, we already used that money, and you in the hole. You know what I'm saying? Because we're fronting up our personal money to give. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
360 deals is shitty. She ain't crazy. She just seen and been through too much. Red Dirt says. Maurice Hamilton, they can borrow money against a life insurance policy whole life. Stretch, Empire cashing out those insurance. So that's what I wanted to say too. Stretch, what Stretch is saying, y'all. Like it's almost seemed like niggas is worth more. Yo, boom, get a hit single and then get killed. Get a hit single, get killed, or matter of fact, you know, get a year in and then die. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know about Empire Records in particular, but I'm saying that the record industry, that old model, that's what it is. With them insurance policies are scary. Some people, mama ain't got no insurance policy. The nigga, you know what I'm saying? Like for real, where the record label gets it, and now and after you die, your mother got to beg the label like Valletta had to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like to show you some love, or you got to pull a GoFundMe out, or you got to do all this extra shit.
Let's let this nigga Lupe Fiasco tell you what he went through. Fair use, man. Shout out to Top 5 Troy. I am subscribed. You know what I mean? I do not be talking bullshit. Subscribe. Go subscribe to Top 5 Troy. He breaks this down awesomely. No Frank Ocean, no Diddy Bop. But Lupe Fiasco talks about his deal that he had, and that a normal deal, and then they try to approach him with a 360. This is the top nigga, Lupe. This is the top dog that's doing production, top shit with Kanye. Like big stadium hits, like up in the lights, like all the lights and all the big shit, super big shit. And now they want to give him a 360 out the blue. Let's go, y'all. Fair use.
I want to get into this Lupe clip where he's talking to Angela Yee about a time that he doesn't really speak candidly about.
Even better, or have more potential. And then that flip is, and that's why I have no sympathy for them or anything like that. And I'll tell artists that I think.
Oh my gosh, look at Angela Yee. It's looking gut, not G-O-O-D, G-O-O-D-T, and gut.
And I'll tell artists that I think it's important to let the artistic community know, like, this is what you're really dealing with. I'm not making this up. I'm not gassing anything. I'll stand on this in court of law. Just say the same thing. You know, Leo was like, yo, if you don't sign this 360 deal, we're not promoting your records. Not only
if you don't sign this 360 deal, we're not promoting your records. And I know to a lot of people, the 360 deal, it kind of sounds like a I don't know what it sounds like to the average person, a 360 deal, right? But the 360 deal basically means the record label gets a cut of your tour, they get a cut of your merch, they get a cut of your album sales. Normally, the record label, they only get a cut of your sales. The 360 deal is it's literally what the term.
We got it, my nigga. Let's see what Lupe got to say, though, my friend. Let's go.
We're not even promoting the records we're giving you. Like, yo, Lupe, we got a song with a dude up and coming.
All right, let's get it.
It's literally what the term means. It's 360. They get a cut of everything, 360 degrees.
No, we're not promoting your records. We're not promoting even the records that we give you.
Right. I've heard that from artists. If you don't sign it,
we're not even promoting the records we're giving you.
Nigga,
like, yo, Lupe, we got a song with a dude up and coming guy named Bruno Mars.
We heard it.
Which was true. The record is called, it's unfinished, but the hook goes, ain't got nothing on you.
Nigga, no. Stop talking. Let them talk more. I want to get to the part where he really let Lupe really talk his shit, because this nigga doing a lot of, okay, here we go. Here's where he get to talk. He want to explain everything to everybody like they dumb. Let's get to where Lupe talk. Okay, boom. Fair use, y'all. Let's go.
Lupe's interchangeable with Ludacris. Ludacris is interchangeable with Drake. Like, they're looking at everything as interchangeable.
that has his own situation and it's just we're just doing distribution. Yeah. That doesn't really make us any money.
It makes them a ton of money. Yeah, I mean they still got a ton of catalog. You still got all this, but you're gonna spend that same amount of money managing it. And that's what I told him. Like, yo,
management. Yeah.
Let's be business for real. I'm a really intelligent guy, right? Street side, business side, however you want to play it. Let's be honest. You don't do this. Like, you're not known to sell merch. You're not known to book. UTA's right across the street.
But they gonna try.
I'm signed to CAA. I'm signed to William Morris. Like, y'all do not do agency work. So now you're trying to be an agency, but you're still gonna have to spend money to build that part of your business. So you're gonna wind up breaking even.
Right.
To keep it a buck. And at the end of the day, you're gonna own the most valuable thing in this whole situation.
The masters, the publishing.
The masters.
The masters, yeah.
Right. So I asked for
the masters is basically the ownership of the record. Who owns the music at the end of the day? Who owns it?
Said that to me. I was like, cool. I didn't like, I was like, okay, cool. Okay, I'm gonna need some collateral. Why don't you give me my masters? I'm only 2 albums in.
Lupe, yeah. And Lupe's 2 albums in, and just remember at this.
Hey, was that a good motherfucking bargain chip? Like, okay, y'all want a 360, man. I'm 2 albums in. Let me own my masters. He also said that you guys you don't book shows. You're not an agency. He said, I'm signed to William Morrison right across the street. I'm signed to AT, whatever the fuck else. You know what I mean? Whatever them letters is, AT, AF, whatever I assume that's the booking agency that books his shows. He already signed to them and they get a percentage. William Morrison get a percentage from what they book. And this person get a percentage what they book. Now you want half of what I get after I give these 2 people their percentage and my cut that I get. So if you get half of that, I'm giving William Morrison this amount. And my money, I give you half of my money. So now it's like 70% is going towards the people that book my shit. And I'm only leaving with 30%, basically. Or 25%, basically, right? So it's a fucked up deal, you know? And I have companies that do this. The label don't do this. You don't book shows. You don't get motherfucker book. You're not an agency. You don't put me in movies and sitcoms and shit like this. You don't do that. That's not your job. And like he said, for it to be a job, now you got to spend money in that department. Now you got to get a crew to book shows. Now you got to get an agency to do that. Now that's a new department. So the money that y'all spending is just like y'all breaking even, you know, because now you got to pay these employers, right? So
you know something, Lupe, by being firm on that, he might have lost popularity, but he gained net worth. Because right now he's worth $6 million. He taught a class at I think it was MIT, You know what I'm saying? Like one of the real big schools. So him standing firm on his masters long term holds him down. What happens is that when the 360 deal presents an immediate opportunity for the artist, but the artists don't see that the long term thing is gonna fuck them up, especially if next year, you know, your music couldn't sell this year, but you done had 1,000 fights like Tekashi or some shit. You know what I'm saying? And then next year you write a book. You know what I mean? But you still signed to the label for 5 years. So for 4 years, they're gonna be eating off of the book. You might not make no money with the rap. It might have took you a year to recoup to become even in the rap game, but then the book flies you into the millions. You go get 10 million, but now they're taking
5.
They taking 2 million out of it.
If you got 10, they taking 5, nigga. It's half.
It's half. I thought it was 25%.
360?
Yeah.
I ain't know the particulars. I thought it was half. It's 25%.
Let me pull it up, see what 360 deal consists of.
I thought it was half. I thought that's your business partner. 50-50. Yeah, 360 is 50-50, my nigga. That ain't no 25%.
It says, okay, under 360 deal, every expense the record label makes towards building the artist's career is recoupable, which means that those costs are held as debt against future royalties. Even advances, which allow artists to quit their slinging day jobs and pursue. So yeah, that's essentially what they're doing with a 360 with any deal is so they can get money off of your music sales, live performances, merchandise sales, endorsement deals, songwriting royalties, publishing, television appearances, and how much? It says anywhere between 20 and 35%. But it can range from 10, it can range up to from 10 to 50%, but it's typically between 20 to 35%.
Okay.
It's a rape deal. It's a rape deal.
25% ain't bad. I'll give 25% up for the machine behind me.
But look, what if the machine didn't put a dime up? Let's say if you got it all off your back, and now another company that don't want you to do nothing.
You came in on some cash money shit, and you got a wave in the streets where you selling independently, and you making $1 million, and you got millions going to the office, and they say I want to give you a 360 deal.
No,
that's not a good deal.
No,
if the motherfucking person made you. And they don't make you. They get people like Cash Money that's popping already in their markets, and then they put a budget behind them and say, "I want to give you a 360." You know, just like let's get the nigga Panda. He had to hit single. Let's go Trinidad James, all gold everything, right? We want to get him 2 million. This one $1.5 million. This one 2 million, right? But that deal was coming with a 360. Even though you done build up a nice little single for yourself, the video is generating and you making a lot of money. If you sign this 2 million, we need 30% or 25% or 50%, whatever it may be, right?
So,
even though he blew up by itself, I assume the Panda could have made that nigga a millionaire by itself. He didn't need the record label. The motherfucking the all gold everything was already blowing up in the hood. He didn't need the record label. But to level it up and make it go around the world, that's when you need the record label to get the shit played in China, Russia, Germany, you know what I mean? Asia, all the shit that's around the world, India, all the shit around the world, you need the label to get it over there, right? And to be on all the motherfucking record in the different markets, all the radio stations in different markets, you popping in your market. But the different markets, it ain't there yet. So to get it in different markets, that's when the record label come in, right?
The 360 deal just don't make no sense for nobody with a brain. You know what I'm saying? Only way you get a 360 deal is if you a desperate motherfucker, just popped out. You got one song, you don't have nothing behind you. And that don't happen because the A&R died out a long time ago. You don't have people that's going out to seek talent to invest money into. What they do is they look and grab whoever's hot, and then they try to give them these funky ass deals. And when they don't take the 360 deal, the least they're gonna do is put an insurance policy on you and then let you get reckless.
Yeah, it used to be artist development, you know, and an A&R, you know what I mean? So it used to be artist development where they'd take a talented artist that ain't got nothing going. They just know they hot and they develop you, you know what I mean? Make you into that star. But this be when niggas had their rights. Niggas didn't even have no 360, but they had artist development production deals where, okay, you got talent, you know what I mean? We give you a production deal, put you in the lab, let's see what you create. You know what I mean? So we have production deals where they actually built artists. You know what I mean? Right now they don't build artists. They go after something that's popping and then try to give them a half, a 360 deal. Like, nigga, I'm already popping. You didn't put no money into this. So they act like that $2 million that they're gonna put into the budget, which is a loan, is them putting money into it. Now they become a partner, but I have to pay all this back. Now, if you just gave that to me from my pocket, $2 million, just for my pocket. Okay, you want 23%, 25, 33. Okay, cool.
Now we're a partnership. We're a partnership now.
Now we're a partner because you paid that $2 million to be a partner. Now that $2 million being paid as a loan and I have to pay it back, and you saying you're a partner, that's cheating. You know what I mean? That's like a pyramid scheme.
Because look, 2 million recoupable means, for people that don't understand, again, 2 million recoupable means that you owe them $2 million. You know what I'm saying? So they spend that 2 million. You feel me? You start making money after you pay them the 2 million. So your first 2 million that you make goes back to the label. And then after that, back in the days, they ran on a point system, anywhere from like 10 to 18 points. Point representing what was it? Each point 10 cents. Yep. 10 cents a point.
No.
The highest.
No. A point is a penny, nigga. If you get 15 points, my nigga, that's a penny off a dollar. If you get 15 points and you saying 10 cents a penny, nigga, that's a $1.50. What artist got $1.50? That's 15 cents off the dollar, nigga. 12 cents off the dollar that you got to pay the whole. Look at what they doing with the streaming deals. It's a quarter of a penny. They been giving niggas pennies from day one.
You got to get like four spins to get like a quarter of a penny. So it takes about 10 spins to get a penny.
That's a penny, my nigga. A point is a penny, bro. That's 10 cents. Niggas come in the game with 10 points. That's 10 cents off the dollar, my nigga. They're making $8, $10 an album. You're getting 10 cents off the album, my nigga. And you got to pay the whole fucking everybody off that 10 cents, man. Let's stop playing, bro. That's what you got to recoup on. 10, 15, or 20 cents.
10 CDs. 10. You sell 10 CDs, and I can imagine how that look. 10 CDs, you get $1. But then you go to what was that Tower Records? So you go to one of them big stores, like on the Virgin Music store downtown.
Bro, this is like perfect shit. It's like every time a nigga sell 1 million copies, they get 100,000 cash. That adds up. Right?
Damn. The streaming is fucked up too. 1 million streams don't mean nothing. That's why he probably don't give you plaques when you start like 10 million. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit. The whole industry, I think the whole design of it, man. And then so crazy, Lyor left Def Jam and bought that design where? To YouTube.
Man, listen, man. They left 360, left it to old boy. Old boy just stepped down when Puff went to jail. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, yeah, them 360s, man, them loans, my nigga, like it's the slave deal. That's what Kanye was like. We chose to be slaves because niggas got in these record deals. We was cool long as it came with a Happy Meal. You know what I mean? Like, nah, nigga, we supposed to be running these motherfucking corporations that's running these records. You know what I mean? And the people that's close to running the corporations, they taking them down. I think, on some Michael Jackson Prince shit. They was taken down. I don't give a fuck what y'all say about the conspiracies about they death. Nah, nigga. They was taken out, to me, allegedly. Because of the message and the power moves they was making. They was doing shit that was awakening and giving the game to artists like, bro, we could own this shit, man. We could buy all the publishing. We could own the Beatles publishing. We could own half the record label. We could own this, that, and the third. We ain't got to be artists. And once that spark was out there, they got to shut that up. Because now you're endangering my family. My people's making money. I can't rape y'all for the money or, you know what I mean, culture vote y'all money no more. Because now y'all got a conglomerate with y'all running. When Jay Prince, Suge, and Irv got together, all types of motherfucking federal cases and, you know what I mean, ATF and Feds and Letter Boys hit the labels. All 3 labels at the same time. That was a threat to the music industry, right? Mike and Prince, a threat to a music industry. So when you become a threat to the music industry, the daily, you know, operations of how they get it, and you, yeah, man, fuck that, you know. So I think that, yeah, it's on some Mike and Prince shit right now, and they doing it one by one. They started with Kanye, Puff right now, and allegedly, you know, they saying Jay-Z next. So we'll see, you know.
I got a list of the top 10. What they say is the richest rappers 2024. You got Snoop Dogg up here. You got Lil Wayne, Ice Cube. They got Ronald Slim Williams. You know what I'm saying? Baby brother. They got Drake. They got Pharrell. They got Master P, and the top of Eminem, and then the top is they got Russell Simmons up there.
No Jay and no Diddy.
That's what the ones I just read is the ones they got up there, bro.
No Jay and no Diddy.
I think they went into a whole different stratosphere, bro.
All right, that's wild. But I think it's a blackout, man. I think they eliminate, because like you gotta think, like I was saying about the whole female shit, how the females took over. The females are not a threat. They could give them a 360 deal, you know what I mean, and pay for their, you know, nails, their outfits, their purses, and make them look good. You know, they're staying that slave deal. Niggas is smart. We like, okay, what y'all doing, we could do it. You know, I get my own record. Fuck y'all. I go to Gazi or somewhere else that'll give me some money. You know what I mean? And I get a joint venture, you know, or a distribution. You know what I mean? Where I get them only 20% or 10% and get all the money. You know what I mean? So people that smarten up, and people that made a lot of money. Jay-Z that made Tidal his own competition to motherfucking Apple and iTunes and Spotify and all the other Pandoras and shit, a black guy. You know what I mean? So when you start doing moves like that, you become a threat. You're digging in the motherfucking cookie jar. You know what I mean? And they don't appreciate that. So, you know, Sean Diddy Combs, he blew up the fucking Ciroc. He was supposed to become a partner. That was a deal after he blew the shit up, you know, and get his own liquor, which they did. They made him a partner, and they gave him his own liquor, but he didn't get paid to be a partner. They never paid him his half as a partner. And when he got his own liquor, they didn't have no agave, you know, in the motherfucking ranch for him to even produce his liquor. So he sued, won for $100 million. And after he won for the $100 million, okay, y'all want to play? And we gonna play. Now you fuck with the real Billionaires Boys Club, right? Mm-hmm. So now P. Diddy is going through the shit he going through after he went against Ciroc, you know, for business tactics, what they were supposed to agree to and do. You know, they had bad business. He sued, and now he's in jail, which they should be in jail for bad business, my nigga. But
yeah, I'm
just saying, bro, like we fuck every way we do it. Even though Puffy Wright to sue, now look, they probably have been to a freak off and shit. Probably done seen all this shit. Like, oh, we got one. As soon as he get out of pocket, we got one. Right?
Free Diddy.
Right. They say the Ciroc niggas is trillionaires. I ain't hear about that, bro. I never heard about that. But if they trillionaires, do not play with them niggas. Oh my Lord. Look it up, man. What's the name of their company? Let's take Lupe off the screen, man, because we already heard him saying what he won his masters and shit. But yeah, that's the games they play, bro. Period.
Diddy was making $60 million every year.
Just by being a face.
Yeah, he was making $60 million a year. Who's the owner? Diageo. Ciroc, yeah, Ciroc is a brand of alcoholic beverages produced in France since 2003 and owned by British-based multinational alcoholic beverage maker Diageo. Let me see how much Diageo is worth.
Diageo spanked that nigga. They ain't playing.
So I got it here. Diageo net worth is $77 billion. So they're not trillionaires.
That's down here.
Yeah. I mean,
$7 billion, nigga. Don't play with them. They got too much money.
That's a lot of billions.
Man, they got way. That's why you could pay for the lawyers and all this shit. Man, listen.
Yeah, billionaire games is different.
77 billion. That's the real, not one, not 270. Man, you could, man, stop playing. Unlimited. When they bought motherfucking Casamigo for $1 billion, I'm like, nigga, they gotta have hella billions to buy a company for $1 billion. They bought Casamigos for $1 billion, my nigga. That was their competition with the tequila, with Puff shit. Nigga, fuck the competition. We bought them, and then they bought them and started putting more money into the Casamigos than Puff shit, and Puff got mad. That's what happened. But they bought Casamigo allegedly for $1 billion.
My I don't know. Yeah, let me ask you something. Like I want, and this last thing, because I gotta get ready to get out of here.
Yeah, for real. I gotta take the kids to school too.
I had to do that earlier. Check it out. Like a regular American, right? I run a program over here. Like I do a gardening program out here, right? I go to the supermarket and I shop at this international market called Jungle Gems. And a head of lettuce might cost you $3-4. I remember it wasn't like that. Tomatoes, real for real stuff, like heirloom tomatoes and shit like that. We talking about a lot of money just on vegetables itself, right? So I feel like teaching that shit to, you know, to people, you know, like people of color in particular, to show them how to grow their own shit, because this is how we grew up. Show them the value of money, how to invest money and shit like that, how to secure property, you know, without loans, like you said earlier, how to gain capital, you know what I'm saying, and make proper investments. I think that we need to find something that we need to do that benefits us, you know what I'm saying, and prepare us for whatever's going to happen. Because at the end of the day, when they start talking about World War III and they want to send shit over here, you know what I mean, whatever they do is going to affect the country heavy. I mean, when they knocked the buildings down September 11th, that was just one city. You know what I'm saying? 2 buildings. I mean, well, not 2 buildings, but there was other buildings around it that got knocked down too, right? But it stopped the world. So imagine they did something worse. I think we need to start working together, and we need to get past this race shit, and we need to get on some who's on the same page shit. You feel me? And start investing together and doing shit. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I think it sounds harder than what it is, but like I said, me as an example, I'm gonna be at the polls. I'm working. I'm taking my show outside. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna start putting more spotlight on my gardens and shit like that, and showing regular black people that you could do this shit. When I go to the hood, my boy, and I start digging in the dirt, and they see me and my son, you know what I'm saying? And they looking at a shitty ass tree that dogs and beer bottles and all that, and we cleared it out and put some new soil in there and let something grow. Put a little gate around it. They started respecting that, and now you go to these same hoods. In the last 5 years, they have there's an ecosystem that starts to catch on when you start showing regular people what you could do. You know what I'm saying? Whether that's investing, I mean, I traded millions and millions in crypto over the last 6 years. I mean, last 5 years. You know what I'm saying? And what's so sad is that it's so simple to get into it. You just got to have somebody to introduce the idea. So I think that's we need to find some solutions, because we know, but yeah, we studied. I mean, through this journey that we've been on, me, you, and other people that's around us, we went to college just looking up these things. Like every time we look up something and we doing investigations and shit like that, guess what? We becoming scholars with this shit. You know what I'm saying? So for myself, I want to expand that, and soon I'm gonna come out there and we're gonna get, you know what I'm saying? I want to bring you out here too to show you what I got. And when you see how beautiful it looks, and you see the kids into it and they love it, and now the city wants to expand these type of programs, we're going back, because we already fucked up. We already know what the shit is. We just got to maintain and teach our kids something else. You know what I mean? So this is what I want to do, man. I want to push us in that direction. You know what I'm saying? And the kids take to it just like it's drill music. They'll jump up in the dirt and start playing. They'll start investing the same way they invest their time into whatever music or lifestyles they live in today. You know what I'm saying? And that's all I gotta say, bro.
Hey, I'm gonna agree with that. You know what I mean? Because I gotta take it back to the golden era. I'm glad I was born in the '70s. You know what I mean? Because I got you got your grandma and your grandparents. You know what I mean? They always had a garden. Like my grandma's house, she always was tending to her garden. She got tomatoes. She got you know what I mean greens back there. We got an orange tree. We got an apple tree back there. You know what I mean? And she just picking shit from the ground, tending to her garden. My nigga, serious planting shit and live vegetables in the backyard, clean them, and then eat them at the house. You know what I mean? Period. So, yeah, we all come from that, but we done lost our way. We done lost our culture. You know what I mean? Period. But we all come from that, my nigga. I don't know about the East Coast because y'all got buildings and shit, but far as out here in Cali, nigga, all our grandparents and shit had a garden in the backyard of the house. Period. Definitely.
Now
the garden, you just taking it back to the real shit. Like I mean, like everybody had a garden in their backyard. If you got some property, it's no reason why you shouldn't have no garden in your backyard.
But my gardens is public. Listen, I go to spaces that they haven't been used. This is me and my son have one of them right here. I go to spaces that they haven't used, and then we go up in there and we repurpose the whole shit. Check it out.
Oh shit, y'all just going to straight land masses out there in the public.
Yeah, and the city finances it. When you find a spot, you draw up a proposal. You know what I'm saying? Tell them the logistics of what you need and stuff. And this is right next on the main street.
Oh wow.
My son is 11. He's been planting since he was 5.
Oh wow.
That's cabbage right there.
Cabbage?
Yeah, that's that cabbage. That's that cabbage, baby boy. Something eating through it.
That boy got cabbage
basil right there.
The basil. I grow everything: potatoes, basil, fruits, every spice you could think about, onions, tomatoes. You gonna see all
that's tomatoes right there.
I'll be having hundreds and hundreds of tomatoes.
That boy got big shit going.
That's my son right there. I have a bunch of videos like this on the internet, man. It's called Mac Mean Garden.
Making my son know how to make the illest Kool-Aid pickles ever. Might sound crazy.
Yeah, Kool-Aid pickles. You know, Moss the Boss put me on to the Kool-Aid pickles, man.
Oh yeah, man. He got that pickle juice, man. Shout out to Moss the Boss, man. The whole pickle juice company. What's the name of the pickle juice company?
Dilly's. It's called Dilly's. Something Dilly's.
Dilly's pickle juice, I think.
Hey, Moss the Boss. Let me tell you something.
Nigga, that nigga got the truck wrap, nigga, with the oops on it, nigga. Yeah, that boy. We pulled up. Me and Fly pulled up to his crib and shoot last time we was in the Bay.
Moss the Boss stayed with me for like a month in New York. You know what I'm saying? Ran through. Yeah, but see, look, but those cucumbers, imagine growing your own. Now your overhead for your base item goes down. Next year for me is baby food. So I'm taking
Grandma had strawberries and shit in the backyard, all types of shit, man. She had everything. Her garden was superior, my nigga. It was superior, man. So you're doing the right thing. You gotta take it back to the basics, man. You know what I mean? You gotta take it back to when motherfuckers really know how to camp and go fishing and shit. Go fish for your food, clean the fish out, gut the fish and fry it, put it on the grill. Like some niggas just used to buying their fish. What happens when the grocery store shut down? Like you gotta go start picking fruit, vegetables and shit. Start going fishing and get your own fish, nigga. You definitely ain't gonna get out there and hunt down no animals and shit. Yeah, better go down there and get you some fish, my nigga. Call it a day, my nigga. Gut you out some fish, nigga. Bring it back to the crib, man. But yeah, survival shit. Like if you go camping, my nigga, like you gotta be able to survive, period. So I'm taking it back to the basics. You gotta have basic training.
Shit. I got the fishing pole.
Yeah, you gotta be able to fish.
This is my son fishing pole.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's our net right here, man. I got a whole fucking
you
net.
gotta be able to fish, my nigga. That's food, nigga. For real. Straight up. But Mac, man, I appreciate you, my brother. I know you got a lot to do. I gotta get
I gotta get out of here.
Appreciate you, my brother. Salute to your son. You teaching him great things. He's gonna grow up to be a great man. You know what I mean? With your leadership. And
salute
thank
my
you for listening.
salute my 5 sons, nigga. 2 of them is in middle. 2 of my sons is Marines. My other son is in college in New York. I mean, excuse me, in New Jersey. You feel me? But I taught all of them the same thing. I've been doing this my entire life, bro.
Man, salute to you, man. You're a great father and a great homeboy, my nigga. Have a blessed day, my brethren.
Hey, bro, I'll talk to you.
Yada. Hey, man, we about to get up out this bitch, man. I done hotbox the motherfucking the man cave, the red room. You know what I mean? Not the Rap A Lot red room, my red room. It ain't no people get beat up and stumped out in this motherfucker, man. Great show tonight, man. Appreciate everybody tapped in. We had the 3-hour, 30-minute limit. You know what I mean? Big shout out to the truck drivers out there. I gave y'all a lot of content tonight, man. Big shout out to Dame Dash. He gave us great content tonight. Yeah. Salute to y'all. Everybody in the chat. Little boys and girls from around the world. Salute to the motherfucking mod squad. Everybody, all my mods, Shaniqua E. Millie, Ebony, everybody in this motherfucker, man. Appreciate everybody tapping in, man. Y'all have a blessed day, man. Get them kids to school. Do y'all motherfucking 1-2, man. I'll catch y'all later, alligator, man. Hit motherfucking www.smokealoutrecords.com. Go grab that merch, you know what I mean? Hit motherfucking versecomics.usa.com. Get the new comic book, man. Support the mob, man. And hit them likes and subscribes on the way out, man. Let's get these motherfucking subscribers up. When we hit 60,000, I'm giving $600 to you know what I mean, a lucky subscriber. You know what I mean? Hit y'all cash app with that $600. So man, let's get these subscribers up, man. So hit the subscribe on the way out, hit them likes on the way out, and definitely get in the motherfucking comments and talk y'all shit, because I appreciate y'all. You know what I mean? Y'all critique of the show, man, because I definitely take y'all advice, man. And I like it when y'all fuck with us a long way and y'all got y'all. This period, when I need an alley-oops, when I didn't know names and shit tonight, y'all alley-oop the names, man. So it ain't no show without y'all, man. Y'all definitely helped me the most, man. The gang, the committee, the nation, you know what I mean? The mod squad, the mob, man. Appreciate y'all. Yuck Mouth TV, subscribe to your guy. What the Fuck Weekly. We out, Dynamite. Yada. All right.